What's going on, man? It's the Phone Home Podcast, episode 8. It's your boy Lamar, aka Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do.
I don't know who it is. I didn't know you were gonna go that bad, Smooth Power. But hey, it's your boy Threezy. Three guy, 83, not the number, but the name. What's 80 plus 3? 83. Remember that.
Man, what it is, man? It's your boy T Wheels, Wheels on the tank, aka the Iron Fist, hitting you harder than ever, man.
Shy Willie O. You know what it is? It's Jumaine, Jupiter, Eric Wheels. I do got a government, nigga. I am.
And I work for the government, nigga. Lakers and far.
Commission Cowboy, man. You know the vibes, man.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, for episode 8, right?
Yeah. Hey, your background go hard right now, Bill.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
man. Appreciate it, Smooth. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, hard to get here, goddamn.
Hey,
Smooth.
That's dope.
Boy, that shit crazy, dog.
That is.
That shit on TV is kind of crazy. You see that big ass TV?
That's built TV.
Oh, that built stupid ass. Don't it look like it's
I thought it was a TV in the middle of like Times Square type.
New York shit.
That's
I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I sure thought that.
Nigga, that's us.
That's
Oh,
the way I found out because it was built.
Nigga, y'all made it, nigga. Y'all made it,
I sure thought that's what it was. I was like, man, that's dope.
I was like, damn, that bitch kind of clean. And that nigga built looking at it now like, hey, this is like.
But shit, man. So I mean, since we talking about that, the best collab tapes. I already know what Dink think the best collab tape is.
Hey, and Future and Thug, nigga, got the best mixtape collaboration of all.
That's crazy.
Well, no. All right.
I hate to call somebody stupid. That's hell no.
No. It's only out of Watch the Throne in that one.
And what?
Hey, well, you know what? Just on the underground tip, I do think Currency and Wiz had great.
My bad.
But okay.
No, Bill,
Just had to throw it out there.
Bro. Doug and Future's not even better than Drake and Drake and what you call it? What's his name? Drake and
21.
21.
Drake and 21.
I'm taking Drake and Her Loss better than that. What's wrong with this nigga? That's exactly how I know that shit ain't better. You see this nigga?
Yeah, that's that little meme. That nigga that's copied the meme, dog.
Nigga about to become a meme and it be even quick.
Front face, nigga. No.
Peace and prosperity, man.
Prosperity.
I left my Mountain Dew downstairs.
Hey, but I think Thug and Future, bro, that mixtape is crazy, bro. And when you talk about, that's like, to me, that's when I really became a fan of Future because he rapped on that album. Like when I talk about just like he just like, man, these niggas playing me. They saying I can't rap. And that nigga put pen to paper and came out swinging. And I was like, yeah. And then Thug on that bit with the vocals, that album it's not even close. And then for production wise, Kanye and Jay-Z got the best collaboration album. That album is crazy. It's still, if that album came out today, it'll still be like, God damn. That big gonna sound like that for the next 40, 50 years, bro.
To me, that's like an example of a timeless piece of work. Like if you want a true example of that, and I knew that when I heard it. I knew that when I heard it back then. I was like, man, this is different.
Yeah. Who you got, Smooth?
Oh shit, I'm pretty sure it's an easy pick. Watch the Throne. Yeah. I think Watch the Throne is hell, it's not even really about a collab album. I think that's one of the best pieces of work in hip hop ever. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But that ain't the question though. Y'all didn't ask who got the best album. Y'all asked who the best. Well, y'all asked who got the best collab album or just the best collaborations.
I think we were talking about collab tapes.
Yeah.
I was talking about
collab what?
Collab tapes.
Album.
I thought y'all were asking like who's like who better collab, but yeah, I mean,
we could go on for days for that one.
No, I thought that was pretty easy. Then, of course, I think it Watch the Throne too.
I thought you, I
Man,
thought you, I thought you would say, "What a time to be alive."
I think that's the best fucking album ever. I mean,
I
not
didn't think
ever,
that was that
not
good.
ever. But no, I'm just saying though. No, I ain't. But if you're talking about like production, everything, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I would go with Watch the Throne, as far as like for
Yeah,
thematic. But
yeah. I
like
mean,
you
you
talking
got,
about
you got, you got, you got, niggas in Paris.
yeah, that's what I said.
You
It was
got Ham. You got That's
I'm
My
the
Bitch.
illest motherfucker
You got
alive.
Otis.
Oh
You
my
got, you
goodness.
got
It just
New
goes
Day.
on. The whole album really.
You got Church in the Wild.
Hey,
I'm
let me tell you
being
Made
what's
in
for
slow
sleeper though.
motion
America.
Let me tell you what's for
video
sleeper
right
though. That
now.
Jay-Z and Beyonce album.
Now,
Oh
I can
yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
that. I can fuck with that,
yeah.
Bill.
That's
That
definitely a
fuck with
great
that
one.
boy.
But
The
I'm just
That
saying,
Carters.
though,
album
we
is
we
so
we talking
good,
about
bro.
Yeah,
we
That
yeah.
gotta
album
talk
is
about
so
every.
good.
We talking about albums outside of Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne was a cheat code. You arguably got one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I
don't even
agree.
I can't even compare that album.
Arguably the two of the top three, four, five, wherever you put them at artists, rappers ever.
Yeah.
Top five producer ever.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
For
kind of
sure.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying.
but still, just because you got some high caliber people, that don't mean it all necessarily
Oh, that's
always come
true.
out.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean,
So
but no, but it ain't a lot of rappers who we don't get a lot of collab tapes though.
we
Yeah.
don't. But it's that's the one thing that's rare for one, but for number two, it's also rare to perform at the caliber that they performed it at.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
that is like the
Yeah,
epitome of
that's
rap.
but see that's what I'm saying though. Like I think for me, I'm trying to see if I hear damn babies crying. But I think for me, I feel like Watch the Throne kind of fucked everything else up after. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say
Like
that?
like what a time to be alive. That's just cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, I look at it as they set the bar.
yeah, that's
This is what you, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna attempt to do something like this, you need to put it like
like put it to you like this. I know that nigga like Jay-Z was right here listening, and I know Ye was in the back like this. What you think? What you think, homie? What you think? Like,
Hey, I
I
can
know
actually see that.
I know they was in the studio just like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, and think about how dope of a documentary that would be.
Oh
That
my
whole process.
goodness.
It's
Oh
over
my
with. That
goodness.
shit is fucked. It's never coming out.
Yeah, right. It'll never drop. But you know what?
Yeah.
Kanye might do some like not even say crazy because I don't think they got crazy. But Kanye may do some like sporadic stuff and just drop that bitch.
How about so you? My bad. Not
And
to
like,
get you don't
you
think?
know what? Drake had 100 gigs. Nigga, I'm about to go 1
Oh
terabyte.
yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
I'm about to
Oh,
go
hey,
1
can I ask you
terabyte.
something?
Nigga, I'm dropping all the shit from graduation. I'm dropping shit from latest dropout. I'm dropping the shit with me and Jay-Z in Paris, nigga.
Hey, now that's true though. I mean,
Gigabyte, nigga.
that's true because see, he
What?
did
Hey,
this
can
shit
I
with
ask you
Netflix.
something, Bill?
Huh?
What's your definition of crazy? Then?
What's my definition of crazy?
I mean, you said you don't think Kanye crazy. I'm just asking what you think he is.
Shit, a crazy nigga is the nigga who grab an AR and go shoot up the fucking.
I mean, that's a different
That's
form of
crazy.
crazy, but I'm saying you
I
don't
don't
think
think a
Kanye
nigga
crazy.
speaking his mind is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but you gotta respect a nigga in today's society. A nigga, right? A black guy,
A
a
nigga.
man who just
A
be like,
nigga that
"Man,
dressed
I'ma
up
say
as
what I
a
want to
Klansman,
say,
bro.
huh?"
A nigga that dressed up as a Klansman to get a point cross.
Bro, it's more. It ain't about what the act, what he doing, because I don't agree with that. Like, I
Right.
don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, you get no. It's no matter what you do. It's certain things. I understand what you're saying. It's certain things that you still just don't like. Come on, man. What kind of attention you gonna bring a nigga dressed as a Klansman, other than it being a movie or some shit?
Man,
Like, come on, man.
it's kind of like he making fun of them though.
That's how I too.
Trolling.
It's a troll.
Yeah.
It's a matter. Like no. It's just like that's a reach you just don't take them. As a Klansman, when you already got other stuff, it's kind of like John Morant. You already got other stuff, history that even the little small stuff that you are trying to do, it just you ain't gonna be taken well because you got a history.
I think that's the problem. He don't care about the history.
I understand it, but that's why this shit don't get listened to. Not his music. I'm talking about just the shit that if he really is talking some shit, we're gonna take it as somebody being crazy because you have done some off the wall shit.
I disagree with that.
I think,
I
like,
disagree, but
right.
what do you listen to?
But that's what I'm saying. We talking about it right now.
But then, all right. So when you go,
I'm not talking about it in a way that I'm like, oh yeah. Like, no.
Like real talk right here. This is real. I know when I have to go to work, when you have to go to work, you have to kind of conform a little bit. Like you have to kind of. I know I can't speak for you, but with me, I feel like some days I have to like assimilate. Like I wouldn't go up in that bitch just this free and talk like I talk now, like my language slur. I mean, not even just the cursing part, but just like I'm loose in my language. Like you gotta respect somebody who go and
he don't
do
care.
What he want to do in front of white people, in front of, it's just like he says it. I think he does it to piss white people off. Like personally, I think, and this I don't know if you had to add this, but him getting a white girl naked at the Oscars or some shit or whatever the fuck that was at, nigga, that's him pissing off white people, bro. It's like it's egotistical. But I think it's more than just him dropping the thing. It's like he does shit to make statements.
And, what white man pissed off because he had a white girl naked?
Bro, he a nigga getting a white girl naked with big
at the Grammys.
Fat ass naked at the Grammys.
At the Grammys.
That ain't the most nigga shit that niggas could do.
Oh shit. You might be right. I hope these white people don't be too mad at us. What the fuck? They don't give a fuck about no white girl getting naked, bro.
But you gotta think like he thinks, bro.
I see what Bill going with it. I definitely.
Where are you going? I'm asking. That's what I'm.
All right, so it's like.
And Smooth jump in, cause y'all appreciate the.
I take it almost as he's mocking. He could be possibly like mocking white people by having a naked white woman, and it's I don't know if y'all seen this post. It's this post going around where you see this black boy and this white girl at a prom together, and supposedly it's a text saying to the girl where I can't believe you with this this nigger, and he's basically just going off on her daughter, saying he's basically threatening to cut her off because she's with a black guy. Right. So I take that. With that being said, and I'm trying to find a way to articulate it, I think Kanye is saying, yeah, there are a group of people who hate our skin, but look what I'm able to do. I can take one of the most the big on a highest scale ever. I can take this white woman and I can have her butt ass naked and for the whole world to see. And I think it's like a troll back. I don't know if I'm making sense because I have a very hard time trying to articulate what I'm saying. Right. But
I think it's hard to articulate. I think you kind of gotta like have a open mind to it for real. You kind of like gotta want to see it from a different perspective, because I kind of feel like when I see that white Klansman outfit, to me, like that's my whole life has been like one of the most scariest things I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, that's like if I see that, that's like, that means like it's some shit finna go down. You know what I'm saying? So to see like a black man like do it, for me, I take it as like it could never be anything like Kanye West. He can't be a white man. So I know like he's not trying to say he's a Klansman. You know what I'm saying? If anything, when I see it, it's just like, nigga, it's just a fucking costume. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
I'm in that route though.
What you mean you're in that route?
What you're saying is what I'm basically saying. Like I ain't taking it like offensive. I'm saying what is the
no, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he just telling us like, bro, it's a costume. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at me. Like I'm Kanye West. This it's just a costume, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like us as people, we need to understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is just a costume. This cannot scare you. And for the white people who has wore these costumes for this long, like, bro, you're not gonna keep fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna keep scaring us like this. That's how I internalize it. If that's not his message, it's still how I have internalized it.
And bro, and like, what is this? What is that doing? Right? It's like him doing that is making us have this conversation about it. It's forcing niggas to raise their frequency and think about stuff like this and like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that alone.
And even like with
I agree with you though, Bill. But let's go back to the one of the episodes we had earlier when I was saying why I believe when y'all asked me who has the Wayne, Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, who had the longest whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was my take about it. Remember, I say I believe Kanye music is still good, but I think a lot of his stuff come from the shit that he do outside of the music.
Yeah.
That's why, and that was my point. Like right now, if Kanye was to drop a tape, as far as with the Grammy shits, as far as the Klansman shits, niggas gonna listen because we just want to see what the fuck that nigga was thinking. Long it was crazy, long it wasn't, no matter. So that's why I said it's kind of unfair. Not unfair, shit, my bad, fair for Pete. But I'm saying though, that's why I was saying about the Drake or Wayne shit was more bigger to me because they did it outside of the gimmicks other than just the music. I mean, agree to disagree.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't think I think from a music standpoint, I don't think nobody disagrees. You know what I'm saying? Like music wise, yeah, I think Drake, you know what I'm saying, has the longest run. But I think
right. I was saying when niggas was comparing why I was saying why I didn't think it was Kanye.
Yeah. But I mean, when you talk about just being a force in this quote unquote culture, yeah, I don't think that's argument. But I think musically, yeah. But just back to the point about Kanye, like I'm not gonna call a nigga crazy or say somebody has, and I think that's like that's a big problem too. It's like we like made it to a place in society where like a nigga can like he could go off 1,000 tweets and everybody like, oh, there's something wrong with this nigga. Like, bro, that nigga might be bathing his kid. Like, he might be bathing his kid. He might be laid up in the bed just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's on the other side of that other than just the tweets. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the nigga pacing back and forth or he like, doing some drugs, I mean hell, that's drug abuse more than being crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I just got my stuff just got lost with Kanye when he was now he say some right stuff, so I would retract the word crazy just because I don't agree with some stuff. So I don't want to say I'm calling him crazy. That's why I would actually deal with his definition of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But when he called slavery a choice, I don't care how you put it. It's like no, like it was.
I understood it though.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't what's to understand about it? Ain't slavery wasn't a choice. I understand it. It ain't like people didn't fight back.
Well, I think Kanye was just saying it from a state of like how much we outnumbered the actual slave owners. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be two slave owners and 15,000 slaves.
Yeah, but until you break, that's why we had like the Nat Code rebellion. Like you read throughout history, it was millions of
revolts.
It wasn't like niggas like, hey, let's just do a massive. Niggas were revolting.
But what if them the people he talking about? Like them the people.
That ain't got nothing to do with
revolted, Bill. It wasn't.
You missing the point though. That's
a small number. Choice.
Yeah, that's a small number who decided to revolt, and then but if you had 15,000 Nat Turners, then you got a different result.
But that's what I'm saying.
15,000 Nat Turners. You got one Nat Turner, and then you got the rest of the niggas like.
No.
You better sit your ass down.
Yeah.
No ass in line.
Y'all ever seen that movie Django?
Yeah. So what I'm saying though, what I'm saying is, it was a bunch of revolts, even the ones that was not documented. That was just one of the ones that's more famous. Like even when I was talking with Miss Eura when we was back at USM, that's one reason I had got into history because of her. I'll never forget her. Her name was Savannah Eura, white lady. But she was like just giving us all the information about slavery, blah, blah, blah. So it was plenty of revolts. It was just laws that we were living in that had more people scared than what it actually was. It was different laws that, bro, because they could get away with stuff that you couldn't. And so it wasn't just a choice. It wasn't like we can say, oh shit, let revolt. You getting killed. And then you taking babies.
But that's true, bro. But I think it's still another side of it from a numbers perspective. You know what I'm saying? From a numbers perspective.
But not even that though. It's simple because it's like it's just just fuck like the consequences and fuck everything that comes with it. It's a choice, right? Revolting is a choice. Slavery is a choice. It's an option. And I think even just at the simplest matter, that's what he's talking about for me. It's like, nigga, it's a choice. Like, are you going to choose slavery or are you going to choose the revolt?
Or death, basically.
I mean, but see that, but that's what it. That's,
okay. Or you choose your kid getting killed and raped.
But it's a choice. It's a choice.
If you put it that way, but if you put it the way of the nigga, the way he was articulating, like, come on, bro, Bill, come on, bro.
It's not. Yeah, I mean,
if somebody say, "Hey, they're gonna kill me,"
go back and look at the context of that time. He was just like, he was talking about rebellion. I think the guy said something about slavery, and he was like, "Well, that was a choice. Slavery is a choice."
Bill, I mean, hey, everything is a choice. No cap, I get that. But come on, bro. If somebody say they got a gun at me and Ayla, and they say, nigga, choose which one. And I say, well, of course I'm like, man, me. Come on, bro. I want my baby. But like, come on. Like,
it's a choice, nigga. What you
I'm saying everything is a choice, but the way he was articulating it, like that shit was like, shit, either I can go to Disney World or Disneyland. No, it wasn't that. It was life or death. That's what I'm saying. In a white man's world. So yeah, it's a choice, quote unquote.
I see 100% what you're saying, Dink, that yes, the odds are stacked up against one choice, but nevertheless.
It's not like you about to say, okay, I'm wearing my red hat or blue
hat. Both of them means death.
Exactly. I was just thinking that. And that's which is why Nat Turner did what he, why he revolted. Because in his mind, or, I can't speak for them or even think for them, but I would imagine that they revolted, if we go on the choice route, I can choose to stay here, in this man's, plantation and continue to watch our women get raped, continue to watch, people being separated and being sold. I can continue to watch this, or I can choose to do something. I can choose to, yes, the odds are stacked against me and I just might get killed, but I may have maybe 10 other of these brothers that think like me, because they tired of it too, and more than likely they probably was in a little clique somewhere. Like, bro, we got to do something about this.
I mean, and
I think the problem. I think what Kanye said was true, but I think the problem he has is the convenience and the luxury to be able to say what he said today. You know what I'm saying? Because it might not have felt like a choice back then for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's a great point.
Fast forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fast forward, like, man, this nigga could have been me.
We all say that.
Nigga, I'm a YN. It's like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
the master put his switch on your ass.
Hey, that was a good one. That was a good
one. But Smooth, that's exactly what I'm saying. So you're right. There's 100% choice, but it's the nigga.
Kanye just think that he don't think it could have been him. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Living in this world now, I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it's just disrespectful to the people that actually went through it.
I mean,
I think
when you articulate the shit, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's the problem. He don't know how to, and that's Kanye's problem. To me, what he says, I don't necessarily think he's crazy, and people may look at me crazy for saying that, but I think his problem is he don't know how to articulate himself, or he does know how to articulate himself. He does it in such a way where it rubs people the wrong way.
That's why
it rubs people the wrong way.
That's why I'm about to say I don't think that he don't know how to articulate himself because he's a smart dude. I think he don't care to articulate himself. That's what I'm trying. That's why I think the problem is.
Because that's the point that I've been trying to make. He don't give a damn about what people think about him in society, and that is so admirable. Admiring.
It's freedom. It's freedom.
That's
that's real freedom.
That's not admirable.
Freedom at its highest, because then everything you do, you don't. Maybe you know it, or maybe you aren't aware of it, but it's for other people. It's like
that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's admirable to me. I think freedom is great. Don't get me wrong, but I think having feelings or caring for others in certain situations is not a bad thing. I don't think me as Kanye West, knowing people, younger people, older people, whatever, saying that, oh yeah, I'm free, I can say whatever I want to, but that come off as disrespectful as my forefather. Like, I don't think that's cool. I'm free, so I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Yeah, you can, but I don't think it's a problem to be respectful towards the ones that went through what you didn't have to. Like when, I hate when they like I can say something simple as this: when the young guys they be like, "Oh yeah, we could have played in that era." Well, I mean, yeah, they went through it now. Like when somebody say, "Oh, I could have played in the '80s," them niggas was trash. Well, nigga, they didn't have access to internet and all that shit now, and water. I mean, not water, but all the shit that's going on now that you can be able to. I feel like that's some disrespect.
That's what I said.
Yeah, if you look 20 years in the future, we got podcasts now. When this was radio TV, I mean radio shows and Oprah. So now, oh yeah, I could have did better than Oprah. Well, nigga, look at the access you got now, of course. But you can't disrespect the time and grind that she put in for what was there. Like that's what I don't. That's why I don't like this shit. I feel like it's still, even though yeah, you free, you can say whatever the fuck you want, and you can, like you say, it's a choice. But I don't think being respectful, like Donald Trump, I don't think he disrespectful. I think he do mean what he say on stuff. Like that's why I don't really have a problem with Trump when he say the stuff.
Nigga, you don't think Trump disrespectful, but you think
no, I don't think no. I think Trump get disrespectful when he need to be disrespectful.
Man, what the fuck is we even talking about right now?
Why have Trump necessarily said disrespectful that one needed?
Grab him by the pussy.
Huh?
Trump told him to grab him by the pussy or some shit.
That
what
was
you talking about?
Nigga.
Huh?
That was Jameis.
That was who?
Jameis Winston.
No, I didn't. Trump say some shit like that.
I heard Trump say that,
said
but I'm not sure.
Jameis Winston.
He said some shit like that, but that was caught over a phone conversation.
What you?
I'm saying, nigga, that's me talking to you on the phone
Kanye, hey, this the shit Kanye talking about, nigga.
No, I'm saying,
he don't
a nigga for having a private conversation, bro. That's a leak. That was a leak audio of him saying shit like that.
So what the fuck that got to do with anything?
He in a private conversation.
Nigga, John Sterling had a private conversation.
I don't think he deserved to be fired.
What are you talking about? He got his ass yeeted. He had
I don't think he's supposed to be fired.
Hey, and you do make a point, Dink. I don't think he did. And I'm saying this. I don't necessarily think he should have been fired.
That nigga lost his team for having a private conversation with his fiance at the time.
But that still is just banning what I'm canceling out what the hell.
No, but that's not disrespectful to me. The nigga said it in his own privacy of his own home.
Bro, I'm in the privacy of my home. If I say some dumb, some racist, just hateful shit, nigga.
Bill, but you ain't going to work and saying the shit. You in the privacy of I'm sure it's been
plenty. Some people don't have the luxury of even having them thoughts in private.
That's
bro.
true. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. You own a football team. You can't. Like, bro, that goes against everything your organization. What do you mean?
Bill, he was in the privacy of his home talking to Sarah, like your wife. You talking to your wife. And then niggas say, hey, man, why you bringing niggas around here?
Hey, you do make a point though. I agree with you. I do agree with you on that though.
I mean,
but Biff is right. Biff is because some people don't have the luxury of
if I found out TD Jakes was going home and looking at pornos in the privacy of his own home and read through the magazines, I'm be like, damn, bro, like this is still going on.
I'm still going to church. I'm like, nigga,
no, bro.
You different behind closed doors, nigga. Oh, man.
That's a different thing.
Y'all are crazy, man.
That's a different thing too. Bro.
Oh my goodness,
bro.
That would be like you too.
First off, Bill. First off, we were talking about the term disrespect. We were saying that you said Donald Trump was disrespectful because he said whatever the pussy were around on, and I said, nigga, that was in the privacy of his own home. He had his own thoughts at home. Mind you, Kanye say his thoughts out loud for people to hear. He's opinionated or whatever. So, bro, you can't say somebody that said something in the privacy of their own home is disrespectful.
But this is the thing. This is what admirable to me about Kanye. It ain't no guessing with him. Mr. Sterling, hold on. With Mr. Sterling, he may be at the privacy of his own home speaking like that, but when he get out amongst, brothers or whoever else, he's conducting himself a certain way, so you can't really see him coming. Just like when some people got some people got a problem with the rebel flag. Me personally, I don't have a problem with it because it lets me know straight up like where we are, where we stand, and it ain't no guesswork with me.
But see,
So I appreciate you for that.
That goes back to the whole point about Trump and the people who are around Trump. Like I've said this on a billions of times. Like I don't have no problem with a person saying how they feel, and that just let me know where I need to stand. Everybody wants people to play the fence. And then when they play the fence, when people play the fence, it's like, oh, like all right, this is off topic. This is off topic, but it's on topic. So you know the guy Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, he like a YouTuber, he got 100 million followers, whatever the case may be. So he in Africa feeding the kids. So in the comments, they were just like, it was like something off about this guy. Something is off about him. And then somebody said, I don't know if he's God gifted earth or he's just an evil white savior. And it's just like, bro, it's like no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like people gonna have this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like if he like he just doing him. I truly believe like that's what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people still like what you got going on. Me personally, if you are racist or whatever the case may be, shit, show me your cards. You know what I'm saying?
That I like it. Know, like, me personally, I like it.
I bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't really have a problem. I've never had a problem with nothing Trump has said. Because it's like, okay, and if somebody, and this is really the key, it's the people you see accept the message. You know what I'm saying? In the communities, what you see on social media, it's those people you pay attention to. You don't pay attention to Trump. Right. You pay attention to the motherfuckers who accepting the message.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That tell you everything you need to know.
1,000%. And again, in a world where as a black man, you're not supposed to talk. You're not supposed to voice your opinions. You're supposed to shut up and be a nigga. Shut up and dribble, nigga. Like this.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That white lady, when she said that, at first I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But
this is the message. This is the message.
Hey, we can stay on that topic right there. We can stay on that topic.
I'm saying, Bill, but even I'm saying with her at first, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But now when I be hearing LeBron talk, I'm like, man,
bro. But see, but listen though, that's all about freedom of speech.
Extra, bro.
Because that's all about freedom of speech. Because when she said that, it's like everybody internalized that as racism. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it really wasn't even racism. You know what I'm saying? Like we got athletes and all this other crazy shit that, especially basketball, like the sport is so watered down now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Now you looking at hindsight now, you wish they would have just shut up and dribble. Like I'm not trying to go by for saying some crazy shit, but I mean, look at this shit, LeBron. Like, now you like, bro, just hearing
shit. It's a catch-22. It's a catch-22.
You ask a nigga about basketball, nigga say my family great. What? I got to talk about you had a bad game. Let's talk about it. So kids, you know, like. Right,
but in a world where they telling niggas to shut up and dribble, Kanye you got a butt naked white girl in the
office. Yeah.
But hey, it's freedom of speech, bro. That's just
my bad, bro. Yeah. I ain't about to say no names, Bill. But come on, bro. We done seen a nigga do another white girl way worse than that. Like, come on, bro. And let's not say no name, but come on, bro.
I would never know.
And then let me just say this, like I agree with Kanye on a lot of stuff, but I do also know like a lot of this is driven by his ego. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of that shit driven by his ego. So it's like, you know, especially like the shit he on now. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even got nothing to do with being, you know, standing up for your people or saying what you got to say. Like he just be on some.
On his own shit, cool.
Yeah, he just be on some other shit.
Don't get me wrong, Three's still gonna listen to it album though. I've listened to it now. I'm not that crazy. Why I ain't gonna understand good music. Put it that way.
Well, if we being honest, I don't think I like the Kanye album. Well, I'm gonna say love the Kanye album.
I ain't never loved the Kanye album. I never been that big of a fan of Kanye.
I don't think I love the Kanye album. Watch the Throne.
Oh man,
I like Donda. Donda was straight.
I think that's what he's saying. He think he liked it, but I don't think he liked love.
Yeah, like Love. Now his first 5 albums, that's the best album run of all time.
Did you just see he tweeted he hate Twisted Dark Fantasy?
I saw that. I think he just be. See, these are things that I think he just.
He keep it going.
He just keeps it going, and I'm like,
it probably was a specific time or something happened that he like.
That's what he said. He tweeted that too. He said, "I made my Twisted Dark Fantasy after the Taylor Swift event." He said it was more so conforming and kind of going it like kind of pretty much.
Yeah, I think even that album cover. Happening. Yeah, that album cover like right, like a white woman on the album cover or something.
Exactly. Like explaining what happened on the album, but he just I should have leaned more into it. It's like, damn.
Nah, she deserved that.
No, she did, bro.
She deserved that.
What she do?
Deserved it. All right, hold on. Let's put it to you like this. All right, Taylor Swift didn't deserve that, but that's what Kanye is like. That's his whole message. Like we just accept this shit. We accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce deserved that. Like everybody 100%. Knows Beyonce deserved that award.
100%.
Beyonce, she sat in the crowd just like this, fake smile and all. You know what I'm saying? And something was boiling in his fucking body.
He had to get up. He's like, man, I can't.
You know what? I take that back. Taylor Swift deserved that, but I'm glad
white people deserved it. White people deserved it. And she's the what you call it? Is it collateral?
Collateral damage.
She called collateral damage. But you know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, like he had to get that off. Now, did it change a lot? I don't think it changed a lot. You know why it didn't change a lot? Because Kanye still internalized that as a Kanye moment. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really spread a message after that. You know what I'm saying?
He just did another event like that.
Right. And just think about this too. Like when Hurricane Katrina hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just like stone cold face.
Like black people.
George Bush does not like black people. That motherfucking what's the nigga name? Austin Powers.
Not Charlie Sheen. What the nigga name was?
What? Austin Powers. That's all I know the nigga.
He looked at that boy so crazy.
How can you not fuck with Kanye, bro? How can you not?
I don't fuck with him. Just got this,
Hey, but look, Bill, that's the problem. People forget about that shit.
Yeah,
forget about that type of shit.
And they was rooting him on at that time.
Yeah, and that's what he had. Jesus walk. He had Through the Wire. All
he was crazy. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
He was that
they forget about that.
But guess what though? This ain't to you, Dink. But guess what though? We created the monster.
Yeah.
Why you say that? I mean, I ain't disagreeing with this.
He doubled down on it.
When you do stuff like that, and hell yeah, Kanye, that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah. All that does to your brain is just think you have the ability to say whatever.
Like you said, think you Jesus.
Nigga, Brian got the movie after that.
That's what I was about to say. See, at the beginning, I had no issues with nothing. Well, Taylor Swift didn't deserve it. White people deserved it. Right. George Bush deserved it. I mean, because he had some stuff that was kind of like, what's going on? But now, like you said, to your point, is he feel like oh shit, I got them right here now. Like, let me, hey Kanye, you that guy, you can do whatever.
Right. We kind of gave him that ability to be like, hey,
keep
Kanye,
saying what you
like. You ain't gotta say nothing with no explanation. You good, you free. Just like y'all keep saying. That's why I say it's not admirable to me. I get it that you can see somebody with freedom, but it's not admirable to me because it's like I don't like disrespectful shit. I don't like too much disrespect. Like with the slavery shit, I understand what y'all saying. Everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. But I'm saying though, I don't think that's fair to the people that actually went through it. Because now it's
that's not fair to the people that went through it. But I think it's impossible for Kanye to feel that feeling.
What's up, little homie?
Tell him, hey.
Blast off.
Hey.
The shirt say, blast off. Blast off.
The TV off?
Yes.
All right, I'll be up there in a little bit. Go upstairs. I'll be up there in a little bit.
Hey, take that little lamp
over there.
Elijah.
Go sit over there.
Take that candle with you.
Go turn the remote on. Yeah.
That thing a candle, Bill.
Hey, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. But y'all, what we were talking about?
Kanye and his antics.
But yeah, I don't even know how we got to Kanye. We were talking about Wayne at first. Wayne and Jay-Z at one point.
Well, because I think we was talking about Watch the Throne, or some kind of way we just eased off.
You purposely took us down a damn tangent road. It was a good tangent though. It was a good tangent.
Yeah, I told you gotta be Molly, bro.
Don't touch your phone.
I didn't touch the phone.
Hey, you heard him.
But shit, Willie, how much time you got left?
I got about another 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay. All right, bet.
It'll get us to a subject, Smooth Flex.
Man, shut your ass up.
Molly.
Subject now.
Molly Quorum.
Hey, we gotta talk about this.
What's up, Bill?
Topic that I just seen. It says the Mount Rushmore of white rappers. All right, they got Eminem, of course.
For sure.
They got Paul Wall. They got Russ, and they got Mac Miller.
It's only one. It's only one nigga on the Mount Rushmore. All them other niggas on the other little mountains below Mount Rushmore.
Hey, they ain't on
for sure.
They ain't on no mountain.
Okay.
Mac Miller, no Russ. I know. Come on, bro.
Who?
Mac Miller, he supposed to be on a damn valley. And they ain't on no mountain.
He probably could have.
White rappers? What do y'all mean? What that is Mac Miller? What you mean?
Man, it's because Eminem messed it up for everybody else. That's anybody that's to be. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of talented white rappers like Paul Wall. He is dope. Mac Miller is dope. But even Ashton, what's that other boy name who came behind? Man, I love college. You remember that song?
Yeah, hell no, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
I think what we saying though, with me and Smooth saying, he'll tell you when he get back. To me, that ain't even a conversation. I don't think they good enough to even say a Mount Rushmore.
It's because Eminem messed it up for everybody, any other white rapper under him.
Willie Ashton Roth.
Ashton Roth. He had a moment.
No, he good, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's what me and Smooth.
No, I'm just saying he had a small moment.
I don't think
he had a small
good
window.
enough to even talk about even being on a Rushmore. I know you specifically saying white rappers, but I'm saying like I don't even think they're good enough for a combo of a mount. If anything, it'll be 4 pictures of Eminem.
Yeah. Hey, but on the real, since we on this subject, me personally, and I don't know if y'all really want to talk about this, but I think MGK diss record toward Eminem, I think that was a doggone.
It's better. It's better.
And I to me, it was better. It was actually better than Kill Shot.
Bro, when people want somebody to lose, bro, and this is a perfect segue because this was supposed to be our main topic.
What's our main topic? Go ahead.
That was diss records. Some of the best diss records and the anniversary of Push-Ups when it came out.
Yeah.
But when people want somebody to lose, bro,
yeah,
like it's nothing you could do. But when like MGK diss record is 10 times better.
That was better.
Eminem's diss record.
It was way better. He man, that was a tight song, man.
It's kind of like how we treated you, Smooth, on Madden, though. I mean, on NCAA. When you be good and then become a villain, it's just.
Oh yeah. Floyd Mayweather.
Niggas want you to lose. It's Drake was the same way because they like us is a good song, but it should never been as big as it possibly is. It's like
what song?
They not like us.
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. Now, when I first heard that song, I said, "Man, oh my goodness."
Let's do this. Let's talk about when Push-Ups came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about where was y'all boys at? How did y'all feel when that song dropped?
So I think I was in the kitchen and people were saying the little push. It was on the get money to take money thing or whatever that part. The thing was that I remember the most is people was trying to decipher if it was AI or if it was because that's what I was trying to figure out. I was scrolling through. I was like, man, is this real? Is this real? And I started believing it when I seen 2 tweet. He said, man, that's real. I don't know if we can go back to the text or whatever, but 2 had said, man, that's real. And that's when I really listened to it. And I was like, man, this nigga getting off, bro. Yes, dude. So me personally,
the one he was talking. My bad. Go ahead.
Push-ups. So we talking about push-ups. I
Yeah,
personally
you talking
thought that
about
was a great
Lamar-
record, and
Lamar-
I still
Okay.
do to this day.
Well, all right. So why do you think he like was playing a little AI game?
Because I don't think he was doing the AI game. Personally, I think that because
He definitely
because of
was. He didn't
Kendrick,
claim it. He didn't claim it.
I guess he didn't. All I know is people was trying to say that that record was official. It wasn't AI generated. It wasn't because people can put stuff together.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, what I'm saying is why did he allow that much time to pass before he claimed it? I think that affected the momentum of the song.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Do you feel like that affected the momentum?
I think it did what it was supposed to do. I think it got people talking. It was because it wasn't officially out. It wasn't officially out like on DSPs. People was just like, oh man, he's really responding to what was that like that. I didn't think it slowed nothing down. I actually thought it was a good strategy to just to get people talking. Like, is it real? Is this a real response?
Yeah, but see, this is my problem. Like, niggas already think Drake don't write. You know what I'm saying? I think when like the AI shit, it's like, it gave the ability for everybody just to doubt, like, man.
So I say it gave me credence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't think of it that way.
Yeah, nigga, you should think of that. You don't think Drake write nothing, so you didn't think that. But yeah, I think I kind of feel like it kind of like just made him lose credibility because everybody already don't think he write his own raps.
Right.
So I think he put himself behind the 8 ball by just letting people decide hey, what y'all think? Y'all like it? What you know what I'm saying?
But with that though, Spoo, I still don't. I think like you said earlier, like it wasn't gonna matter if he got behind it or not.
1 second, y'all.
Well, I think push-ups. I think push-ups was I think that was a great first song. So I mean, at this point, I don't think he was losing a battle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm my bad. I'm not saying like he was gonna lose or something like that. I'm just saying niggas was gonna, even if he wrote it or not, he was still gonna get the speculation.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I think
that's why I say I don't really think it affected it or
it
affected because they want to say that they want to say somebody wrote it anyway.
Now
that's so popular. Somebody writing it that Kenny the Jet Smith made fun of him back in the NBA awards back in the day. So
did you listen to the Get Money version, Dink?
Nah, you talking about what you talking about the nah, I still ain't listened to it.
That's the better version.
I just ain't listened to it yet.
That's the better version. Yeah, the push-ups Get Money. That's the better version. And like the nigga, he went at Rick Ross even harder on that song. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think he didn't drop that one?
I don't know. It's more gritty. It's the Get Money sample. That's the pop diss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pop diss the Biggie. Get Money. So like I like that element. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he decided to go with a more cleaner version.
Agencies and enterprises.
Can y'all hear that?
To meet any
You can only play it for a little bit though, Bill.
Yeah, you can't do it, Bill, because you get in trouble because it's on YouTube for licenses. That nigga trying to get a kick. He's still playing that shit, Bill. I mean, Smooth. Fuck wrong with that nigga?
Put it in your headphone. But so I personally like that. I like that version better. And then what? How long it took Kendrick to come back? Like 3 weeks later?
Yeah, it took him a little second.
And then so from those 3 weeks, you got Drake. He doing the tailor-made shit. He dropping the memes. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people talk about this. I thought this one. Remember? I don't know if you remember us talking, but a lot of my decisions got made because I had A-List at the time too, so I couldn't deep dive in it. But at the time, I thought this one was the weakest beats ever.
You thought the beef was weak?
I mean, niggas was getting on that talking. I don't like it. I don't like your shoes. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like it.
You talking about Euphoria?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Remember I told you about that shit. I kind of had lost interest in the beat.
Yeah.
Like I did, because I was just like, it was good, it was cool, but then they started getting like, I was just like, where is that? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, nigga talking about niggas clothes. Where the bar for bars at?
Yeah, that shit was corny as fuck when I first heard it.
That shit was
Yeah,
so trash.
it was corny. It was corny to me too. But Euphoria ended up being like my favorite song out of the beef though.
Nah,
Like I think I don't know. Euphoria is a fucking special song, bro. Like I don't care for the sexy red line. I don't care for the those boys you talking about I hate the way you I don't care for none of that. But like when a nigga was like when he said when he told him uh about being the father, and he was like, "You don't know nothing about that. Taking the school and showing them friends, and you don't know nothing about that." Like, bro, he was hitting some crazy pockets on that fucking song, bro. And I think that might be more for me. I think it was the pockets and the flipping of the beats like that just made Euphoria classic.
I promise you, bro. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or that. I just didn't think. I was like, this beat kind of so whack. I really just thought it was whack.
Yeah, it was. I had to hear it in the car too. Like when I first heard it on the computer, I was just like, "Oh, this it." Now I will say this: I don't think Euphoria killed Drake. I don't think that wasn't a kill shot.
It was they like none. I think they like none. Not killed.
Well, I don't even think not like us was a kill shot. I think Meet the Grams. I think Meet the Grams was a kill shot.
I mean, I'm saying though. I'm saying the one that I don't think neither one of them killed them, but to the famous of. I think the popularity of They Not Like Us killed Drake. I don't think nothing. Honestly, all the songs that I heard weren't even that straight to me. The popularity of They Like Us killed Drake. It wasn't nothing like because even with the A minor, like it was just catchy, and that's what I think killed it. It wasn't nothing like, oh shit, hold on, what? It wasn't really still nothing on that track still like how what Drake said about Meek Mill, kind of like the your girl tour. It wasn't nothing that heart wrenching.
Oh no, I think you tripping, Dink.
What was heart wrenching?
I think all that shit. I think a lot of that shit, like all that shit, was like certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no evidence of pedophilia.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I'm
that's
not.
What I'm saying. It was actually evidence of not evidence, but it was actually a point to say that Nicki Minaj was carrying your career.
Right. Yeah, like no, that's true. That's true. But I think Drake kind of dug himself a hole though, because on Family Matters, he alluded to, Dave Free, being the father of, his the father of his son. And my problem with Drake is like he should have stuck with the concept. He should have dug deeper. He bowed out. He bowed out with that concept. Now I'm not saying he bowed out of the battle, but as far as like continuing to lie, he bowed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he lied. Okay. He lied.
Yeah.
So I feel like
you think it gave Kendrick a right. If you want to lie, I can lie.
Yeah, it gave him a right to lie. And then Kendrick just leaned into, his shit more. And it was like Drake was like, and that's my thing about Drake. Like Drake kind of got to a point was like, oh man, I thought this was, we not keeping it facts no more. Well, bro, like you lied too, bro. So if you were going to continue to lie, and like that's what to me, that's what beef is. Like it's not really to me. I'm not looking for evidence. You know what I'm saying? If you got evidence, cool. But I'm just looking for I ain't even looking for gossip bars, but I'm looking for crazy bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you would have told a nigga like, nigga, I fucked your baby mama while the kids watching some shit, like that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy bars. But like, you know what I'm saying? Call a nigga a pedophile and then like, like it ain't no evidence, or saying that, a nigga beat his wife and then there ain't no evidence. Like, it's just like, I'm just here for the crazy bars, but you niggas are like just trying to slander.
That's what like Tupac said. Fuck you, bitch, in the clip you claim Southside and this bitch coming quick with like shit like that, right? That's one of the most famous rap bars ever. Like, that's what I'm saying. But like call a nigga petty.
That get money shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I still got to listen to it.
That shit crazy.
But like I'm
I
saying,
have heard it before though.
Uh-huh.
but like I'm saying, like it's just that it was. I mean,
Yeah, it was a slander war. It
the
was a
song
slander
played
war.
it.
It was a slander war, but see, this is the weird part about the beef though, because it just all depends on where do you think it started. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like Drake interpreted Euphoria as like, okay, you mentioning my kid, nigga, all gloves are off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made Drake, go even further. But shit, I feel like Kendrick was like, I bet, well, shit. Well, he said it on Euphoria. If you taking it here, I'm taking it further. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, like I say, I think because to be honest, I think it was the popularity of the song that killed Drake. Because to me, Pusha T had a better diss on Drake when he brought up his son, and that shit wasn't even he ain't go this big.
nah.
No, I ain't talking about the song. I'm talking about the exposure of the son shit. To me, that was bigger than anything that Drake said.
That was so weird to me.
I mean, I'm saying the exposure of his son, like
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that was so weird that like people like, like cared about that.
what that he have. I mean, I don't think it's people that care. I think it was just when people don't know and somebody bring it out, it's like, oh shit, damn, he is hiding something. Then like he did the right thing about how, like telling them, well, shit, that's why I did. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that, if people care or not, we were going back to the hard shit.
Niggas just like to hear some new.
Yeah, just new.
He
would have said that at first and then he dissed and we were like, oh, okay. But I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying with the I'm just going based off my point. I'm saying the popularity is what killed Drake. I feel like
Right. No, but that's why I think I had said in the group message the other day, I feel like Big Sean probably would have been a better opponent for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that nigga.
Yeah, but I don't say it from a standpoint of he better than Drake or J. Cole, but I just think like as far as like, he not a like Drake is a moving target, you know what I'm saying? Or not even he not a moving target, he a sitting target. You know what I'm saying? But I think Big Sean, he could have like, he got that ability where he's a lyricist, but he's not really out there all the way like, Drake is. So I think that would have been a great battle, and I don't think we got that because of for whatever reason, we didn't get that battle. But I think that would have been a really good battle, especially like when I hear Big Sean sometimes.
I personally think J. Cole and Kendrick would have been a good.
I think so too.
Personally.
So how you feel about that decision? Because it came up on a year on that last weekend. How you feel about like J. Cole decision a year later?
I was listening actually in the gym this morning. Pride of Me, like that song. Pride is the devil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, this so on brand with him. And I think when we say that this was his time to like show it, his lyrical ability, him say I rap kill niggas in this rap shit, like when he talk like that, I think he had foresight of what was going to happen.
Well, see that's my thing though. So if he had foresight about what was going to happen, I don't think Drake is wrong in any manner for saying what he said.
Yeah, for sure.
What Drake say? What you talking about?
I'm saying like all the shit that he said. So like if Cole had forewarning, like, hey bro, this finna get nasty, this finna get personal, I don't think Drake is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the stuff we saying about the slander shit. If a nigga said like, hey bro, hey, you don't get in this, bro, nigga, this shit finna get bloody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Drake ain't stand a chance.
Yeah. Right. Because if the nigga already had these songs recorded and shit,
yeah.
It's like, nah, but
and that's another thing too, bro. Like for me, like having pre-recorded diss tracks that's weird. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see y'all in the midst of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You being able to rebuttal.
And that's what I respect about Drake so much, because I think every song he came out with was in real time. Yeah. And the hard part, whatever number Drake put out, that is the most real song ever, bro. Not real, but it's like,
I know what you're saying.
It shows his artistic ability, his pen in such detail, bro. And it's layers to it. It's layers because he listened to the nigga album he flipped what he accused him of with information that was on his album, Kendrick's latest album, and just like and made it relatable to what was going on in the times. It was just like, man,
that song,
crazy, bro.
that song is so fucking special, bro. Like I think I said Euphoria is number 1, and I think The Hard Part 6 is number 2.
That song was
And
crazy.
like, bro, just being able to like see a nigga is like obsessed with the molestation shit and be like oh, I see where you get this from.
Yeah.
This is from your own confessions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your mom thought you got touched. Oh, that's what we talking about.
It's making sense now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, like, nigga, when that Mariah song come on, nigga, touch my body, nigga, you probably get traumatized hearing that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, bro, I did like when the nigga said, when he told Whitney, hit me back when later. I guarantee you it's a lot safer. Like, bro, come on, man. Like
that nigga, hey, because you know what? Why it sounds like that? Because he studied battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you take these stupid beats away, it sounds like it's just a battle rap where you nigga just like loaded looks just going at you. Hit me later. It's a lot safer. Like, and I forgot all about that line. That line crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that battle. What you say, Dink?
Nah, I'm about to say the hop back on subject with the J. Cole shit, cause y'all boys go forever about him not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of. I know Bip said like it's on brand, but I think the other side is on brand too. Like, nigga, that's who you said you was. Like, you know.
I think to me it's what the fuck. I mean, what the hell? And I think to a nigga
What
like
the hell?
I think to me it's like what the hell. But to a nigga like you, Smooth, a J. Cole fan, it's like what the fuck.
Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. So I was watching the Dreamville Fest. And so I remember like it was yesterday. And I called too. I called this nigga too. J. Cole, he had just performed. And so this was early in the show. Early. Nigga said he had performed I think he performed Forbidden Fruit. So he walked out the stage. Shout out my nigga Doc. So I said, I called this nigga too. I said, man, what the fuck this nigga doing, man? This nigga out here shouting out Kendrick, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, bro, it's finna be some stupid shit happen.
What? Oh, he didn't know with this before the beef started?
No, this was during the beef. He had dropped 7 Minute Drill.
Okay, yeah.
He had dropped 7. If you watch Dreamville Fest, in the beginning of the fucking show, he performed a song, and then hey man, shout out my nigga Kendrick, man, shout out my nigga Dot. So then nobody really pick up on it, but I called this nigga too, like, bro, what the fuck is he doing, nigga? It's supposed to be beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you apologizing for? I'm not apologizing, but just shout the nigga out. So I was like, man, hey, bro, I'll hit you up because obviously y'all niggas weren't really watching Dreamville Fest, but I was watching it. So I was like, bro, I hit you back at some other crazy shit like happened. That nigga sat on that goddamn stage. And I was like, man, you know, man, it just ain't in my heart, man. You know, I know niggas want blood. And I was talking about, bro, I'm looking at that TV like, no.
Apologizing.
Bro. But if I wouldn't have seen that, like him shouting out Dot, like it probably would have hurt me 10 times more. But like, bro, that shit, that was very sad, bro. Because 7 Minute Drill wasn't, it was okay.
It was a good first dunk.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was just like, hey, you know.
It was a good first dunk. Like,
yeah, right. That's a great comparison. It was the first dunk. Like
first dunk, see what you got. Okay,
yeah. But see, I think J. Cole can't make a J. Cole ain't Klay Thompson. Not Klay Thompson, but Zach LaVine or Aaron Gordon. So like them the type of niggas, they first dunk, they gonna come out. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Through the leg 360.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They first dunks is crazy. That nigga first dunk went crazy. And so I think when he seen that he was getting 45s, he was just like, let me go ahead and I'm gonna just retire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, these niggas getting 50 off first dunk.
Yeah, right.
My high nigga gave me an 8. So you know what?
Right.
That's because I know the nigga.
Right. So I feel like when he really wasn't getting that response that he wanted, yeah.
The way I felt though, I feel like I'm not as big as hip hop fan as y'all are, but
Nigga, why do you say that?
No, because I'm making the disclaimer because I don't want to sound like I'm like on y'all level of it, but
I probably listen to music the least out of all of us.
Well, see, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
The year be having like
my bad, not hip hop fan. I am a hip hop fan, but historian is
okay. All right.
My bad. Historian. That's what I should have said. But I feel like especially as if I was a big J. Cole fan like you is, I feel like we were robbed of a moment, brother. I think I hate when people don't give their fan base what they ask for. Like we go to certain things for certain things. You see what I'm saying? Like I think for instance, I give you an example. Like I had a homeboy ask me like it was a scripture on Instagram or something. They're like, nigga, how you watch everything else on Instagram, but when sometime I got or something, you just keep scrolling. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you because I go to Instagram for certain things. I'm not going on there for a lesson learned or nothing like that. It's entertainment, pop.
Mm-hmm.
We fans of J. Cole, we fans of hip hop because of the stuff that come with it, the deepness, the beef, the music, all of it. And I feel like that we came for that. We came to you as a fan for that. Even if you would have lost, nigga was like, shit. Like, niggas still respect Meek Mill.
Right, yeah.
Did his shit. Outside of did his shit. But, like, the fact...
Oh, no. Meek Mill, that was a horrible comparison. He's atrocious out here in the streets. But I feel you.
No, I'm saying we didn't... No, we cut out Meek Mill for what Meek Mill was doing. We didn't cut out Meek Mill because of the beef was great.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about as far as music. Yeah, we were still... Everybody respected the nigga Meek Mill opinion.
Okay. Right. Okay.
You know Meek Mill was doing other shit.
Right.
I'm talking about strictly music, and right. I feel like J. Cole robbed him.
Well, I'm glad you. I'm gonna relate this back to the Kanye point, because we was talking about the luxury. J. Cole has been afforded a luxury for his career. Now that he's 10, 15 years into the game, now he feel like he don't got to do that. You know, now I can sleep better. I'm sleeping good. You know what I'm saying? So like, if this was years back, he wouldn't have felt like he had that luxury. You know what I'm saying? But now since he feel like he's so far in his career, now he feel like that's a luxury that like, you know, man, I'm better than this, man. I'm a better person. No, brother, you're not a better person in this moment.
You don't get to do that.
You don't get to do this.
You know what I'm saying? I think like you say, I feel like that rock now. If it was a no-name nigga, then you ain't trying yeah, nigga, you ain't on Kendrick was on your level. So I don't think there's nothing you can wave off. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, that's what all I'm saying is the luxury of the money, you know what I'm saying? The lifestyle has made him believe in his mind that, hey, I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is not this. No, this is not that. This was your one moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you were 13 years old, this is what you were rapping about.
Right.
But now you got the money. Now you got the money and all of this. It's just like, man, you know, I'm a better person.
Especially all that competition talk that he got like, and man, I ain't even gonna front. I still think J. Cole, man, his pen is crazy to me, man. It's crazy. But
but
it took away. It took away.
J. Cole, he didn't want to go to where he had to go to beat the niggas. Let's just be honest.
Was he gonna beat
Yeah.
him? Was he gonna beat him? Was he gonna beat him?
You had to. I think you had to get personal. I don't think he wanted to get personal.
Yeah.
All that. You know, my pen do karate tricks and blah. That shit was don't cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Probably against him. Probably Cole and Kendrick probably could have kept it like that. I think.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
it could have. I think it could have. But the reason that we're that so to my point is,
I think motherfuckers would have been like, man, what the fuck is this? Like,
but
niggas wanted blood. Niggas wanted the body.
But Smooth, Tim, that's basically where my point of we got robbed. We'll never know. I think that's so unfair. I really do. I think that was so unfair.
I don't think it's. I don't. All right. I do think it's. I do think it's unfair from a
perspective. I think it's unfair.
No. I do think it's for J. Cole. I do think it's unfair because he stepped out there first. He the one who's like, you know, hey, bet, let's go. But I do think from his perspective, it was like he was really kind of fighting ghosts because nobody really wanted him and they didn't want him and Cole. They wanted Drake.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted
I disagree.
Shit.
I disagree. Now I would say
nobody wanted really to battle Cole. Nobody want to battle that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hold up. Are you talking about from Bill's point of view, or are you talking about people didn't really care to hear Cole? That's what I'm saying.
People wanted Drake head on a whatever that shit is that they be putting heads on. They wanted
guillotine.
That head. Yeah. Not the guillotine, not the guillotine, the shit.
With your head already cut off.
Yeah. They wanted that. They wanted that. And they got that. That's what they wanted. That's what they got.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, I still like you may be right on they might want that, but I'm saying like Cole still robbed us of a moment. Cause I think Cole.
I don't disagree with that.
But he gave it to us with 7 minutes for a
no, he gave us off the backboard windmill dunk. That's what he gave us.
The nigga, he dunked though.
He didn't give us no Aaron Gordon. He gave us. I'm gonna tell you what he gave us. If you remember this dunk contest, I'm sure Smooth do. A Shannon Brown dunk.
Right.
He gave us that. Like, oh shit!
That nigga, he jumped over a person.
You can fly a bent over person. That's what he did.
I think because he kind of took back his song, I think it kind of messed up his momentum on his album too. Because I thought that was a good album that he put out.
That album. I mean, but if we being honest, bro, I think what the album called
delete. I might delete later.
He raps better than both of them. Like he raps better than both of them.
Boy, that album. Boy. You better be looking faithful. Them flows he was coming up with on them.
He's more. This how I say it. When it comes to Kendrick, he relates to people. You know, the activist shit and just pain and all that type of shit. When it comes to Drake relates to people from emotions. He can sing the braggadocious shit. But when it comes to pen, when it comes to double entendres, when it comes to
internal rhymes,
the
multi-syllables, and oh my goodness, that nigga Cole is nasty.
They not even close. Now, I still think Drake is a better rapper because of flow and all of that type of shit. But when it comes to the technical part of rap,
when it comes to rapping,
Cole got it all the way.
Yeah, I don't even think
that nigga. He's nasty, bro. That Cole is the best,
bro. T Will Smooth. Do y'all not hear what the fuck y'all saying? Y'all proving my point. We were robbed of a fucking moment. We talking about somebody so fucking great that we didn't even get to hear them run a bar.
Yeah, but that's cool though. But see, that's what I'm saying though. Don't nobody give a fuck about the technical side of it.
Yeah, unless you just like a hip hop.
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah. We wouldn't. You saying that because of how everything turned out and how you think stuff would have turned out even in the past. But we would never know that.
All right, but check this out. What if he would have stayed in that beef and he would have
been ass out?
He would have been doing the, like you said, you know, I'm flyer than you and you short, like you like whatever. But and these niggas talking about I just fucked your homeboy girl Nigga be like,
Bill,
you stop
Bill,
dropping that shit. It
Bill.
would have been whack.
Hey,
No.
Bill. No, I'm not saying y'all
Nah,
wrong
he
in that.
couldn't
I'm
do
not
that,
saying y'all
bro.
wrong
He
in that
couldn't do
aspect.
that.
I'm
Because
not
Cole
saying
was not gonna do that other shit, bro.
bro,
Yeah.
that's what, bro.
Yeah.
The
Cole would have been the whole laughing
hey,
stock of the beef.
what I'm saying, and even if he would have been, but that's what I'm saying. I think that come with part of being great. You're gonna have some fall off. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: only thing we can do now is make jokes of what could have happened. I think we would fuck Rob of a moment because we don't know what Cole would have did if he would have got that same button pushed. That's what I'm saying. If you say the nigga would have said the same thing Drake said about Kendrick's son, and now you said that about Cole. Cole probably, I mean, who knows?
But no, I see what you're saying, D. I don't disagree.
Okay, we
I don't.
doing that. Bet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. I don't disagree with that. I think that's the part of him just like I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I see what you're saying.
And I can understand that.
Talk about that nigga wife. Just go in for that. Push that nigga.
Yeah, but that's the part. That's the part where it's like he was just like, bro, I ain't.
Yeah, and which I could definitely understand that as well.
Okay, I can understand it. All right, put it like this. Okay, I agree with you.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this point real quick. This is my problem. This is my problem, and I kind of like ties into like the next topic, which was like some of the biggest beef. Beefs just don't start just to like be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why Drake has always had a hard time with this beef because it's like, bro, I don't have a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like even with you know, like Kendrick he's been reaching for beef. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people not understanding, like, bro, beef don't just start. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're sparring. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like all this shit is still really weird to me because, bro, if we ain't had no altercation in those streets, we ain't had no bad business. You ain't fucked my girl, I ain't fucked your girl. We ain't had no partners. Like how can we?
How did this happen?
Yeah. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I think
and even if you look at the history,
you were part of the big three.
Even if you look at the history of like rap beef, it's like it never is a sparring, like we just sparring thing. It's always some sort of like underlying. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like I don't know how to fucking spar, nigga. What
name one rap diss record where it was just like we gonna keep it on wax, where it wasn't no sort of real issue somewhere. And I do get Drake, like even going back to the Control verse, you know, I think Elliot asked him about that and he was like, you know, I just seen Kendrick the other day and he was like, he said, you know, Kendrick didn't really, you know, say no. He was like, so like, are we good? Like he was basically trying to say like, there was never like, there was nothing there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know as a rapper, I don't even know how to pull information that I like if I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like where am I gonna pull the information from? You know what I'm saying? Like all I could do is go off of speculation and shit like that. But like where am I pull the information from if we don't got no real ties?
That's some malicious shit, boy.
I think we still rise at the
moment. I don't disagree. I just think I don't know. I just think this is. I think you said it. You said it earlier. I do think it's like one of the weirdest beefs. You know what I'm saying? I think it is the biggest beef.
You can't put your finger on what the fuck happened. Like even the shit they saying against each other. Like
I personally think it's just where Kendrick was trying to separate himself from the other two. That I think that's all it was about for him. And from the beginning, if you go back listen to the Control verse, I'm trying to murder you niggas. Make sure your fan base never heard of you niggas. Like he basically just like, man, I'm trying to separate myself from if y'all classing me into these group of people, these individuals, you know. Even back then, it was just like Big Sean, you know, whoever the new nigga was at the time, ASAP Rocky, all these people, because that's just what rap hip hop fans do. Especially you see a new class of niggas, you be like, man, this nigga, we gonna compare him to that. But then it got to a point where it's just became just those three.
I know you ain't say nothing about no fucking comparisons, nigga.
Me?
And that's what niggas. That's what they just do in rap.
No, hold on. So let me clarify my point. I think if you going back to that text that I said in the group mix, I said I personally don't think people should compare niggas in different eras. Like to me, it's not fair to compare a Lil Wayne to a Tupac, or a Dub Baby to Tupac. The reason why is because you got different variables. You got the time periods. Like for instance, Drake and Ja Rule, perfect example. Drake and Ja Rule, he still made great music after the 50 Cent thing. However, because of the time period that he was in, he couldn't bounce back. The damage was already done. Now, if he had been in this time period with the internet and everything, all he had to do was continue to make bangers, and he would have been okay. He still would have had a career. But because back then, and that's why I was wrong about Drake, because I was looking at it before
That nigga
he
answering
came
his
out
own question as he talking.
They say facts. That's
Nope.
why I was wrong about Drake.
Well, because and I'm just speaking. I was wrong about this situation because I looked at it, past events like Lil Flip or even Ja Rule, where somebody new and more, seemed to be more cooler. They seem to just knock them off, knock all their momentum off, and we don't really hear much from them. So
That's true.
Me thinking back at that time, and I was like, damn. It seems, especially when Drake was, so-called suing, it seems as if he's losing his momentum and he's not deemed as cool as he used to be. So I was like, okay, past events have shown that, man, most time when you lose your cool card, you kind of done. But that doesn't apply in this era. This era is, nigga, keep dropping. You got the internet. You can keep. They point the finger and laugh at you, but you can't overcome because you still got a group of people that's gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying?
And the exposure is like
it's different. It's totally different.
I disagree with you on that though, T. Will.
Go ahead. Why you say that?
Other reason I believe if Drake was somebody else and got killed like that, I don't think it would be a bounce back. I think at the end of the day, the reason he was able to bounce back, first one, the beef was kind of everybody that's a real hip hopper or like hip hop and not just for the song can kind of understand that the beef really wasn't nothing. And then also, Drake himself, Ja Rule, wasn't nowhere near a Drake. He was great, but Drake had the game on lock for even before the internet, right?
That's a good point.
That's fair.
It's going to take a lot more than They Not Like Us to stop a Drake in his own. Drake was being nice to even put Cole and Kendrick in his realm. To be honest, I'm just being honest. So to even come, because really him coming at Drake was a bigger obstacle than Drake looking down. Like the nigga really that nigga is really the definition that is the top being lonely. The nigga, he just
to have a talk with your ass, I had to hike down. The boy, that line right there killed me, bro. I hit the floor when I heard that.
It did. You still bringing that motherfucker up to this day,
hey, bro. To be honest, Drake could have really did what J. Cole did.
But that's the thing, though.
That's the nigga who got the luxury.
That's the part that killed me.
But that's the nigga who got the luxury.
But that's
that nigga don't have to say shit.
But that's the thing, though. Like Drake knew that this is what people wanted. Like he knew
that's
that.
Why I keep saying we got robbed, because that's why I like Drake, because Drake like, nigga, I really am the top. I can be a bougie nigga like y'all keep saying I am. I'm really
I get in the field with your ass.
When he performed with Nicki Minaj, when she was in Toronto last year, and he had on like the camouflage. He had the camouflage outfit on. And then when he left the stage, he was like, all right, y'all know what I gotta go do now. You know what I'm saying? And so like, it's like, to me, like, he always knew, like, man, like, bro, this is win or lose, if I gotta do this, because like y'all, it's gonna be more bad for my career if I don't do this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think he's talking about his career, Smooth. I think Drake is for the people. No, you know what I'm saying? I think he do it for the fans. Win or lose. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
It's a battle rap.
Yeah,
for him. I think
that's why I don't. That's what I'm talking about. The J. Cole stuff. Even J. Cole dropped that Shannon Sharp dunk contest, and Shannon Brown dunk contest. And like you said, when he seen 5 out of the 6 judges gave him a 7 and the highest was an 8, he was like, You know what? I'm gonna let Aaron go and
Yeah.
exactly thing he had. So that's what I'm saying. I think it got robbed. Even though, come on, bro, everybody know Kendrick got a pen. Drake got a pen. Drake, cause like when you were talking about luxury, Drake is the nigga that Drake really got the luxury.
Yeah, he do.
true.
He definitely do.
nigga,
That's
true.
why the line's so cold to me. Just to have a talk with your ass, I gotta hike down. Like that line is so every
to
when
be
he say
honest,
stuff like hold on, and let me just say this. When he say stuff like I told Jimmy Jam I use a Grammy as a doorstop. I'm like, are y'all understanding what the hell this man is saying to y'all? Like he just popping it. Like I'm y'all. When I hear him say stuff like that,
and that, bro, that's why it's crazy with all the beef that he having with the Futures, the Rick Ross and shit. This nigga has been on top for a while, and he fucked with niggas. Nigga, he put Dirt on. He put Baby on. He put Ross on. If you go look at Ross, Apple Music shit, most of his songs consist of Drake at the top.
And that nigga still gotta perform them songs when he go places. He's still on Instagram to this day performing them songs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I keep talking about my point with the J. Cole shit. I mean, I know y'all saying I agree, but it seemed like getting wiped out because I'm like, bro, like this nigga robbed us, and the nigga that didn't have
it was pussy. It was pussy for sure.
The nigga that didn't have to do it did it.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's why I say Drake is commendable. He's definitely commendable because he'll get in the field with you, win, lose, or draw.
Bro, to be
but
honest,
see that goes back to the that goes back to the
LeBron. Oh my bad, go ahead, Smooth.
Just saying that goes back to the point of like him wanting to be accepted by this, this community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this culture. Like he truly has lived for this culture, you know what I'm saying? But it's like no matter what,
he ain't accepted, bro.
He's not accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like he's engaged with the, you know what I'm saying? What he said, I had battles with bad boys who wasn't pretending. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's lived to be in these moments. You know what I'm saying? And this is like his way as a mixed kid to be accepted. And so just imagine how I feel to be the one person in rap who's taken on all these battles, win, lose, or draw, and they still like, nah.
It ain't true. And done the most. Like who else has a resume like him?
Who
else, bro? Nobody.
It's true.
And it's like,
I mean, people. These are like once in a lifetime type battles. You know what I'm saying? You don't get multiple battles like this. You don't get 3 battles. You know, you get one. You get one shot.
You're calling me the white boy? That I do this, like, what are we talking about here, bro?
He calling me a white boy and the shit kind of got a ring to
it. Hey,
man, come on, man. Who the fuck?
He said he gonna read that nigga Miranda rights.
Who the fuck embraces that, bro? Shit calling me the white boy and the shit got a ring to it. Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just back to this shit. This shit just J. Cole, whack for it. Like just all this shit just.
Yeah. So you don't agree with him bowing out?
That shit weak.
Yeah. I fuck with it, man.
I do get why he did it, but I understand both.
Bro, y'all keep telling me why he did it. I just don't understand why he did it. You're a rapper on that level.
See, we get off at 12, fellas.
Huh?
So we get off at 12.
I can see if it got to that point, you'd be like, oh, this nigga talking about, some personal shit. Let me just say, hey, if I ain't going to that bitch to shout you out first off, I might go on that bitch and say, oh shit, y'all boy go with it. I thought we was on some rapping shit. Y'all more on some personal shit. Y'all can have it. Now, if you doing some shit like that, I can't.
Hey, nah. All right, this is what I'll say. I do think he just should have let his diss track just stay.
That's the only part. That was my only.
Hold on, let him get his point back out.
Yeah,
let him clear the air, bro.
Let the diss track just stay. Like I think he just should have just let it.
I still heard that shit, Bill.
Right, that was crazy. But I think he should have just let it just let it stay in the air.
Yeah. Let it be up and stuck. Either way, you ain't got to say nothing. Like just go out the way quietly. Like you ain't have to apologize.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was.
But see, that's the sad part. It ain't the fact that he dropped out. It's the fact that he took the music down and like.
Well, no, the sad part is
that's it right there.
Even what makes it worse is that he did that.
Yeah, like I think if he just would have just took his blow, because it's like but that's the real problem. It's like he ain't even let Kendrick get his rocks off. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he just was like, yeah.
Hold on, before you punch back, I know I threw my first one and missed, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have just left it up.
Hey.
Nigga, you know what? On second thought, I can't fight.
Like, this nigga quit. Hold on.
What? Hey, nigga, done. Hey, nigga gave one.
Hey, what them niggas be saying? It's a prank.
Oh, this nigga know karate.
They don't call this nigga Kung Fu.
He Kung Fu killing for real.
Yeah.
He Kung Fu killing for real.
This shit real. I thought y'all more for real.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the nigga even as far as paying homage to Hove on this shit. To this Kendrick. I'm like, shit, this shit gonna be, you know what I'm saying? This is a good little person.
And if you look
I ain't like that. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that record.
To me, it wasn't nothing about liking it. It was about
what y'all talking about? What y'all say?
Jake 7-minute drill. It was mediocre.
Oh, you talking about the yeah. I mean, I think it was mid, but I think he said some true shit like, bro, like 4 albums and nigga, I can divide I think that was true. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say it was a jab. It was like, oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like nigga, you only rap just to get attention, you know what I'm saying? Like there was some true shit in that. And I think he should have stood on that.
Definitely.
And honestly, you still gotta stand on it. You think you and Kendrick finna be cool now?
Right.
This is exactly I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, right.
And like in Kendrick mind, it's like after you hear that, it's like, damn, I know what you really think about me now, my nigga. Like, so I noticed you apologize, but shit, nigga, fuck you for real.
Right.
Like, I ain't really
fuck J. Cole, man. I still like him though, but damn,
I can't say that
to me. I'm gonna be honest. It may not be as big as this. I may be over.
I don't think you telling the truth. Like I don't think you overthinking
my comparison to it, Smooth, is as an NBA fan. I think that was a Kobe LeBron finals we missed out on.
I don't think Kobe LeBron finals. I think Durant and the Heat part 2. Like I think it was that.
Okay.
Yeah. We got the Kobe and LeBron. We got that, but Durant versus
they ain't never go to the finals. Oh, you saying
but Durant versus LeBron, we ain't that.
And this is why people like Freddie Gibbs thinking they can just go up and just do what they want to do now.
Well, in the same sense, that's why people disrespect Durant. So shit.
True.
Well, hey, but when we was getting them Cole and Drake collabs, but that was like watching LeBron and Steph in the old.
It was. Yeah,
they were talking about J. Cole. Oh man, he's murdering Drake. He's way better than Drake. Oh my God. Look, Drake he didn't even want to rap on the song with him.
We was robbed at that moment too though.
Man,
so many things that happened simultaneously.
What's the name of the song they had together?
Evil Ways?
No, the one that had that clean ass video.
Oh, first
person shooter. I'm so pissed off at Kendrick for
so
that.
much bigger than what it is.
Kendrick messed that whole song up, boy. He pissed me off.
That whole little wave right. That song was supposed to be one of the biggest songs ever.
That would have been this generation of swagger like us, kind of, because
it was supposed to be. For this generation.
Nah, they saying if it was 3, if it was them 3.
Oh, it was supposed to be them 3.
Yeah, it was supposed to be all them 3 on the same song. It was supposed to be all 3 of them.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna say this generation. I'll say the generation right before us. It'd still be millennium though.
What you mean? Like they wouldn't be our generation.
Their generation would have been. This generation now would have been like if Lil Durk and Baby was on top.
Oh,
generation.
I'm talking about when swagger like us drop.
No, I know what you're saying, but when you say this generation,
he's just being technical, Bill.
I am. You know, a nigga got to argue this.
Oh, okay, yeah, do your thing, my nigga. I see.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's the podcast, bitch.
You gotta have some type of debate, my nigga.
That was agreeing. Ain't nobody watching, bitch.
Get the debate on.
That's true.
What's up?
Hey, that's my nigga, bro. You my nigga, dude.
So what's some more notable disses to y'all? You know, between two rappers.
I think who could I say?
Well, that damn Gucci. Well, that Gucci and Jeezy was throwing some shots at each other. Like, what type of nigga name himself after a bag? Nigga, you a hoe, a Louis Vuitton fag. Like shit.
That shit was going so hard.
Yeah.
Like and Gucci was Gucci. I don't remember Gucci actually going there.
He had one called The Truth.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, boy. Gucci was I was like, damn.
That beef was a realist beef too, but I
that was more street. You think more street?
Yeah.
They didn't have no
niggas ain't have no diss song, bitch. I'm coming with that.
No, they had this song. They like the ASAP. They had ASAP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see what happened right after that too.
Wait, what's your who ASAP? What?
I don't know.
That state strap.
Yeah, you talking about Tip? Who that song was about?
No, Jeezy.
So Jeezy made a version. Jeezy made a version.
I do think I remember that.
Gucci called State Strap, and that's why that nigga, you know what I'm saying, that whole allegedly that's the, you know what I'm saying, that's how that dude ended up getting killed by Gucci.
What is Slick Pooler?
Nah, it wasn't Slick Pooler. It was somebody. I don't want to say dude name on here, but you know, he said it on the verses. He said it at the verses.
Oh, we can't say it on the name.
I mean, I don't know,
man, we ain't know.
Oh, okay.
We even know. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
That shit scaring my ass. Like we maybe should brought the beef up. Shit. Hold on, let me see if Ayla's still in this bitch.
I know we be
some
niggas
be in Atlanta, nigga.
Hey, shit.
Some niggas
on my wife in this bitch. Y'all got me fooled. Hey.
But I think for me, the most notable beefs for me, I would say 50 and Ja Rule, of course, and then I want to say Lil Flip and Tip.
Man, that was.
I just remember Tip though. Like I said
that was not a beef.
Yeah, like I don't even really remember like Lil Flip.
It was one sided.
Hey, cause when T.I. was said he was game on, nigga, he went to mashing. It was all T.I.
Oh, Tip and Ludacris, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That was a little short, little spat. Yeah. T.I. couldn't mess with T. I don't think he could have messed with Luda back then.
Nigga 50
not far as the pen. Not far as that pen. And battling.
Nah.
And I mean, of course,
he wasn't ready for. He wasn't ready for
Nas and Jay-Z, but I'm just
50 in game.
That was a good one. 50 in game.
That's the album we really got robbed of. 50
game.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Yeah,
that would have been a crazy album, bro.
But was 50 in game? Did they ever diss each other? Or they just like street shit.
They ever diss. I think they just didn't care for each other.
They went on like radios and was like,
them niggas were actually shooting at each other.
Yeah, I'm talking about rap shit.
These niggas actually shot at each other.
Nah, I'm talking about bars.
Yeah, I'm talking about bars.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. That's crazy though. Like when you think about it, bro, like Drake is the only nigga who like been in like multiple rap battles. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and Nas, Jay-Z and who else Jay-Z had some shit with?
Probably like them, like
bro, I didn't know Jay-Z.
Prodigy.
Pimp C didn't like Jay-Z.
Yeah, because of Tupac.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like Jeezy.
Huh? Yeah, he ain't like Jeezy neither.
He said he ain't selling shit for 17.5. Fucking lying. Nigga ain't nothing that cheap. Said nigga, you broke if you doing that shit.
That nigga actually going to Columbia himself and picking the shit up out
Hey, bro, it's just rap, bro.
You can't tell a nigga like Pimp C that, man.
He's just rap, bro.
Nigga going himself to the shit, ain't it?
Some niggas, bro. Some niggas.
Denzel and American Gangster.
Hey, some niggas go all the way with it.
Some nigga tripping, bro. Like, bro,
hey, look, hey, think about this though, dog. They had Frank Lucas in the movie going to Vietnam.
A nigga.
Boy, I ain't seen that
Hey,
movie.
hey, look, and this was during the Vietnam War while they was over there fighting, bro. What, nigga? What are you?
Dog, I don't believe that for one bit, dog.
That nigga was thinking too big.
That nigga
I
was a
just
what?
thought about that shit when Bill said about Jeezy going on.
Like,
Man, that nigga
bro,
ain't go over there, dog.
right there, that's crazy. Like even to say that, that's some outlandish shit. So to think about a nigga actually doing it,
Nah, hell nah.
nah, bro.
And y'all know America lost that war. Like,
Yeah,
come
we
on.
Right, right,
Fuck no.
bro.
Fuck no.
I mean,
So hey, so Bill, just a little fun topic. So nigga, why you feel like China beat the US in war?
Oh, China got some shit. Well, all right. So this is a good topic. China, they got like a assembly line of like we talking about Navy ships because a lot of these wars are gonna be fought in the sea, right? I mean, now they'll be fought digitally. I think so, like because we're in the
Nah,
digital.
we just talking about a conventional war. A conventional war.
Oh, a conventional war, man. China Navy, they able to produce more ships than us, and I think that once war start happening, and ships start going under, and it's about who got the most equipment. Like the nigga who run out of ammo loses the war.
Mm-hmm.
We can't produce as many naval ships as them, and they airspace. Man, China got some shit. Like they be building, bro. Them motherfuckers is innovative, and they ready for USA, nigga. They got a picture of America on their wall when they cook up. American flag is on their wall when they cook up.
Your numbers are wrong though, bro. We have the most Navy equipment ships by times 15.
No, we don't, bro.
Yes, we do, bro.
No, we don't, bro.
Look it up, bro.
Yeah.
Do a quick little search about who has the best Navy. And we talking about Navy specifically because on foot, as far as like how many soldiers, they have way more soldiers than us, obviously. But when you talk about Navy ships, how many submarines and all that shit we have, like it's not even close. Like we spend like $8 trillion or some shit on our own military a year.
Oh, we got more sophisticated equipment, but they got more. All right, he says China currently has a larger navy than the United States in terms of the number of ships. While the U.S. Navy still holds a qualitative advantage in terms of ship technology and capabilities, China's rapid naval expansion has resulted in a numerical advantage. China's People's Liberation Army Navy plan has been steadily increasing its fleet size, while the U.S. Navy seen decline in its fleet size because they build, bro. They had like a really efficient way of building ships. And that's the problem with us. Our stuff is really sophisticated. Like we got better missiles than China. But when it comes to just army size and fleets, bro, China is not bullshit.
Man, you gotta send me that article, bro. You gotta send me that
They
article.
not playing, bro. They understand that it's strength in numbers, and it's like, man, well,
Well,
y'all
from a that's what I'm saying though. A boots on the ground, they have more soldiers than us. But from it's either the ships or the aircraft that we have way more than the China military.
yeah, and bro,
Maybe it's the aircraft.
we fifth on the list. Look, countries with the most naval ships. It's Russia's. They got 781. China has 700.
I think you looking at something wrong, bro.
North Korea. It gotta be this, bro. Top 10 largest navies in the world by total number of warships and submarines. Hold on. China for outspacing U.S. military.
Okay, let's see real quick.
well, what y'all got y'all into their warships so much?
It's just cool to look at. Like,
Yeah.
I went and saw that movie.
So mine say my information says the U.S. Navy has approximately 490 ships, including 11 aircraft carriers, 68 submarines, and 70 destroyers. The China, they have 370 active ships, making it the largest navy by number of vessels. Russia has 283, including mix of okay, so I think the US has more ships, uh submarines and destroyers combined. But to your point, uh I think China does have the largest number in something specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're saying though.
But we got better missiles. We got more sophisticated technology than China when it comes to like missiles and long range and defense missiles.
Yeah, but even with all that said, even that with all that said, this is because I think you be getting your information from blackpeoplemeet.com or some shit. Nigga, the United States, it still say the United States is the number one navy in the world, bro.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt
Nigga, you been doubting it the whole time.
that because
Nigga think we about to be in bondage if you live in the bill bag.
because I say I wouldn't doubt that because it's perspective, right? If I'm looking at my fleet, if I'm China and I'm looking at my capabilities of people and army numbers I got, I'm gonna be like, well, our navy bigger than theirs. If I'm looking at US and I'm like, okay, our numbers aren't as big, but our missiles are better. We got more sophisticated equipment. Like it's gonna be harder to sink our ships. Yes, they're gonna need them numbers because we so elusive. So it's perspective and strategy.
Trying to make up in it in other ways. What they lack in one area, they're gonna try to pick up the slack for it in another area.
It'll be strategy.
Okay, so who's number 2?
You voted on something too, then.
Yeah, China number 2. What you say? What you say, boy?
I thought you had just voted on something. I think you clicked on
nah. And then who's number 3? Russia.
Hold on. All right, but no, airspace is really gonna determine it though. And I know it's 12 o'clock now, so
think you don't be paying attention to stuff like this?
Man, I show interest in a lot of shit, but I don't dive in it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit. I think I'm more of of course, sports. I get into politics a little bit sometimes, like and like I dive in. I don't like be dive. There's a lot of stuff that I just stay surface level. Now, a lot of stuff I stay interested in. Like
yeah, no, I definitely think it's a topic to stay surface level in. Because like that was one of those things you can run yourself in a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I like war and shit. I know about it, but I don't like to talk about it because it's a scary subject. I mean, it is a scary. I mean, I'm not gonna act like it ain't.
But I think it's scary like if you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if people like, because like I remember having a conversation like with people about just like I forgot. I think it was a war or some shit. And I'm like, man, boy, if they come over here, it's a wrap. And like, bro, like the United States is the hardest country to invade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if you understand that, then like it's kind of like nigga, like so. A lot of our wars, I do think countries like okay, so Bill is talking about a war like we talking about a conventional war, but I think China understands like and other countries understand like well you can't the United States is so far away and they control much of the sea like you kind of have to implode the United States from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about civil war, when you talk about our food, the type of stuff we eat, you know what I'm saying? The our politics, the social medias, the TikToks and stuff like that. Like a lot of I think a long game is being played with the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like we might not get you today, you know what I'm saying, but I get to you 10 years from now, like procrastination. You know what I'm saying? Like and and we have to be aware of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? When they talk about our education system, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Decentralization, banks, and all of that other stuff, nigga. That is strategic.
No, that's very much so important. It's scary though. I ain't that's scary in the way when you talk about the education, bro. Because and I ain't trying to sound like an old head, but it's these because nigga, like I work in the school system for the IT shit, and bro, kids can get no lower than a 50 now. Like I'm talking about absolutely do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Come the last day of school and demand work from their teacher, and the teacher have to give them that provided work, and they can't get nothing lower than a 50.
Mm-hmm.
And they whatever they make, they can get a 70 for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because I'm like, but I also like the reason I said I made the disclaimer about being an old head because our parents used to say that shit like, oh y'all get away with so much shit, and seeing that shit now, but then we still at the top of the top for USA. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, even though we look at something like, damn, that shit fucking up, our future might be fucked up, but they were saying that about
Right.
Still like that don't mean we don't need to still make adjustments, but it's still kind of like something being done right.
How do y'all feel about the Trump administration trying to get rid of the Board of Education?
You talking about us as a school?
Well, when they get rid of the Board of Education, they basically like saying we're not going to be federal funded anymore. It's going to be state funded.
Yeah.
That's
so how y'all feel about that?
Farah's been working in the school. It's really to me it's really not a tool other than the state's gonna be funding now. Now some states ain't got the cash. That's why, but the federal, from what I was reading, and I may have read it wrong, that the states were funding the ones that wasn't able to have the. What did I read? I gotta look at the article again. But from what I'm saying, it was just like the states are gonna make the decisions now. What you be learning,
right? And so I think a lot of people have a problem with that because like now states like they might make decisions on certain school districts. Say like say like a place where it's like a lot of black kids. They might you might not get the education that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I feel like that's already the case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's already the case. So like even from and I know Bill probably can since he worked for the VA, I kind of see like a lot of this I think you kind of like you got to pay attention to like what's been going on like the last 4 to 7 years. I would say 7 years before the pandemic. And like I think like the last 5 years for sure, like like the United States, like inflation is obviously through the roof. Inflation is through the roof. The debt crisis is through the roof. Spending is through the roof. And all the Biden administration did was anytime there was a new bill, anytime like anytime the government's supposed to shut down, they'll write a new approval. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put $1 trillion into the economy. And so like I kind of see like with the Biden not the Biden administration, but the Trump administration, they didn't kind of like really dug deep into like the shit that the United States been spending money on. They're like, even though like it's gonna hurt some people in the short term, it might be better for the country in the long term. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like choosing between the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shock value, but if it's better for the country and the better for inflation long run, like shit, how could you be mad at it? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's coming at a cost of like it's coming at the cost of too many important things, right? Like yes, we need to probably take a look at the finances, but why is your soldiers and your troops and your government employees the first way you cut money, right? Like just the employees factor, not looking at the contracts that you got loaning out, not looking at it's like these are people who are everyday working people who work for veterans. It's like our soldiers are treated like shit, bro. Like talk about having this big ass military and that's cool, but they actually treat them people like dogs.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, and it's like, and it's happening so fast, right? It's like you can't lose weight too fast because you'll get sick. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same with a country.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good point.
All these cuts and you start making all these changes so fast. It's like, man, you shocking the people who are already struggling. Yeah. So I don't know. It's that's bad. It's poor planning. And I think it's coming. and it looks insensitive, right? When you see like a videos going around with Trump saying one guy makes 900 million, the other guy made $1 billion in one day with the stock market. It's like, damn, like there's people hurting, bro. Like working American class people, because those people actually build America. Like the everyday working people, those are the biggest consumers. Those are the biggest people who rent. Those are the people. Like these are the people that that you're in power for. So I think it's just that's hard to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. That's a hard one.
Y'all not talking about Department of Education.
We talking about the whole, just everything in general. Department of Education, shit, the VA, federal jobs.
I heard people talking one day on my list, but I was like, I gotta get that from the Department of Education. But okay.
Yeah, we were talking about all that shit.
It's fucked up. Yeah. I think that shit happening. Like, he got 4 years, so it's like, damn, nigga, why did it have to happen? Like
right away.
Right. Yeah.
But I think that's the flip side of it. Like when the last time a president got in and actually did some shit.
Hey, no cap. I mean, like you always say,
let's just be honest.
You gotta respect the nigga that. I mean, he said what he was gonna do. He came in that bitch and did that bitch right away.
True.
I mean, to agree or disagree.
Right or wrong. Like,
I ain't agreeing.
What president, like what did Biden and what did I'm not even gonna say the presidents, but what did the Democrats do? What do they do for our future? You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. I think you made a lot of sense, Bill, with those things that you said, but when you talk about the future, you know what I'm saying? How does the future look if we don't start cutting spending somewhere? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
think inflation keeps going through the roof. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been trying to get a hold on inflation for like fucking 3 to 4 years. The Fed ain't cut the interest rates in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, like I just don't know. It's either like I don't want to say now or never, but I just think it's a lot of shit that I do think you're right about how to go about it, but at the same time, it's just like it's gonna happen sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? And it's either gonna be a certain amount of people, or it's gonna be everybody. You know what I'm saying? That feel the effects of what's been going on. And I don't believe this. I don't know, but I know I listened to what's your boy name? He be on Vlad TV. He was in the military. He got the dreads.
I know you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. He was a sniper.
Yeah.
Or he was I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so I listened to him a few weeks back, and he was just like, he said something to the extent, he was like, shit is shit. Like the VA been treating, veterans bad.
I've been hearing that for years too.
Huh?
I've been hearing that for years.
Yeah. Like he was like, shit is shit. He was like, like a nigga might be guaranteed he supposed to get 100%, and a nigga might give him 10%. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And then they be having a fight to get another 10.
But I be hearing some good ass stories about that shit sometimes too. That shit be crazy. Like I know one nigga.
I can't tell you nothing about it.
I'm just saying from what I heard, nigga, we'll be on the game with that nigga. He getting paid.
Yeah, but see, that's a big problem. What you saying right there is a big problem. I'm not talking about him, but the fucking scamming that goes on in all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? From all the grants, the loans, all this shit.
PPP loans.
You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit that motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga know, like, hey man, the US government, they giving out $1 billion. I'm gonna get you and your folks 500 million. You know what I'm saying? And then you come in, you check the books, and you look like they had a Congress meeting the other day, and the nigga Elon Musk said that Social Security was giving out checks to people who wasn't even born yet, and people who were dead.
Damn.
We ain't never We've never had nobody present that type of information to us, right or true or false. You don't know.
What the books was that some of them people didn't even exist. Some shit.
Right.
Damn.
So where's that money going?
Yeah.
Birth date with no death date, or death date with no birth. Stuff like that.
In some of them cases, spouses get get benefits from veterans when they pass, and family.
I ain't talking about he talking about Social Security.
Yeah, well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but to be honest, though, Smooth. I mean, for every like my niggas 50 say, it wouldn't be for joy if it wasn't for pain. Like it won't be a sunny day if it wasn't for rain. So you're gonna have your good that like whatever God meant for good, never gonna make bad. So
oh no, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on it, but I'm just saying, like, shit, that's crazy that that ain't a plus for the Trump administration, but that's like how many years of of shit has it been like this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're just saying that shit, like to agree or to disagree, the nigga like it made some sense of some shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me like, bro, like it's dead people getting checks, right? Well, where that check going to?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never thought about that.
That bitch just sitting there.
It ain't just sitting.
Somebody got that bug. Somebody got that.
And then getting it for years.
And been getting it.
Getting it for years, boy.
Yeah. But part of the Department of Education, though, Smooth, I mean, I guess I'm on that because it hit kind of home. Like somebody gonna affect us.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna affect us as far as the IT people, the teachers. Sometimes the teachers think they the same level we, but you never tell nobody with even though it's public record, you take the time out to go look at it. Like we don't know, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to talk like we.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Not to be rude, you know what I'm saying? Look, you teachers out, we ITs, we people, but okay, but we're the same school. Fuck it, we'll go along with it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, they might cut our pay. They might cut it. I'm like, I ain't gonna cut y'all.
But these two sides.
It'd be funny because because you know those people and they think, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh,
yeah, I get it.
And I be in my head like, damn, yeah, it gonna hurt us, but it hurt y'all. But no, though, it's more than just the cutting the thing. Like you said, that shit gonna. I don't know how that's gonna be because for the rich, shit gonna be straight. Like I live in Loudoun County, like that's one of the richest counties here.
Yeah,
I don't think they gonna be affected.
Yeah, I think that speak the build point.
Yeah, but you talking about Jackson, Mississippi, and also because like Department of Education, because they're getting the funding, they have control of what's being taught, so they making sure that disabilities are being cared for, like IEPs and shit like that, and like make sure no racism is being taught and shit. If the states get ahead of it, shit, Mississippi gonna make the Ku Klux Klan look like a charity group.
Hey, but you said something though, Dean. I don't think the rich will be affected, and I don't think the poor will be affected. It's the people. It's the people in between. Yeah, like nigga, if you been at the bottom, shit.
You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Benefits. Like,
right. But it's the people in between who like, you know what I'm saying, trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hell,
what's gonna happen is those people are gonna slide to the bottom. So now you're gonna have more people fighting for scraps at the very bottom.
That's crazy you say that, guy. I'm about to say that to Smooth. That's what I'm about to say. Well, now people gonna be affected because you say in the middle, but the more poor you have, the more somebody's still gonna be affected because now you ain't them poor, they ain't receiving them benefits because there's too much more money going out. So we're gonna say shit, just keep all y'all broke. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is.
I think you just gotta be on the right side of the money at the end of the day. You gotta find where the money at. You know what I'm saying? That money out there somewhere.
It is.
That's true. That's what I said. Like
you gotta stay positive about it. And these are productive conversations. You know what I'm saying? But that money out there somewhere,
To be honest, and I don't want to disrespect nobody, but there's really no reason to be broke right now. because it's so.
But I don't think that's true. I think that that interest rate shit and inflation is real. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think that's not real. I'm saying the way to I said broke.
Go about it.
Same
Like
thing,
it's
same
ways
thing.
to get paid.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Like I kind of think of it like
Nigga, that's almost equivalent to slavery as a choice, then, nigga.
yeah.
No, that's not. That's
Yeah.
nowhere near the same.
What you mean? What
Yeah.
It
Being
pretty
broke
much
is
is.
Bill, what
Being
you
broke
went
ain't a choice?
Bill, what you went to school for?
What?
What you went to school
Dang, you losing this. That is
No, I'm not.
that is
No, I'm not.
exactly what that is.
What you mean?
I'm gonna have to
No, no,
sign
no.
off, y'all boys.
All right, my boy.
All right,
bro.
man.
Slavery,
Appreciate
that's
y'all
not a-
boys, man.
no,
Love y'all
bro.
boys,
Yeah,
man.
love you
You
too.
don't
All right,
have
man. Y'all
the,
be cool.
Hey,
you don't have the capabilities, not capabilities,
Nigga,
but the what's the
I don't see how you can believe in one.
That
and not
nigga Willie
the
looking for the he looking for the
the
to go
exit button.
button.
Nigga on the phone trying to say bye, can't find it. Like, damn. No,
other. Hey, I don't see that bitch either.
All right, y'all
It's at the
boys.
bottom right, bro. It's
I
at the bottom
found
right.
it.
that big ass nigga, big white man walking out the door at the end of that bitch. T Wheels, bitch, they leave. But no, bro, that's not the same. Because at the end of the day, what I'm saying though, like you got so many avenues now to do other things. That wasn't exposure back in those days.
That's not. It's,
Okay. Oh,
I can't.
if you
Yeah.
come into a land that you've never been part of, the only thing that you know of is that. Where else were you gonna go? Since this is such a choice, tell me what else they were gonna do.
What you mean? What you
Tell me
talking
what
about?
I mean.
nigga, run. That's what you mean.
They
What-
did.
what
They got
other
killed for
option?
running. We act like they didn't get that. We act like these niggas didn't.
Just because only one nigga
No, all of them ran, nigga. Like I'm saying,
No,
how's that a
tripping,
choice?
bro.
No,
Tripping,
bro.
bro.
If 15
Like, yes, if you believe in that, all right, slavery wasn't a choice, then that's cool. But you can't believe.
No, I didn't say it wasn't a choice, but I'm saying y'all acting like the choice is one detrimental. Whatever I pick, it was a lose-lose. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, but you doing
Everything's a choice.
you doing exactly what Kanye did and speaking from a place of privilege by saying that.
What?
You doing the same thing.
I'm speaking from place. I'm speaking that I don't know what privileges they had, but from what I've been reading, it's not like these niggas saying, "Do you want a banana or an apple?" Them niggas say, "You want to die or get killed."
No, but it still speaks to it's different times, different circumstances.
Exactly, bro.
So
That's what I just agree. That's what I just said. I said that's why I said I don't think it's no reason to be broke nowadays because it's so many different avenues.
but it's not
You can be rich.
it's not so many different avenues though.
What avenue you can't take that being poor broke? If you got most
It's
times,
not,
you can do some shit.
but it's not about the avenue. It's not about the avenue. You could take all the avenues, but if you don't understand how shit is moving, like you still could fall into the same category. That like just like them niggas fell into the same category.
Smooth, no, because bro, the stuff
It
you
is.
talking about,
It is though.
the stuff you talking about you don't understand is avenues of understanding those avenues. That's what
Nah,
I'm
but
saying.
it's
Like, I
not
can-
true.
bro,
It's not true though, Dink.
Bill can learn IT tomorrow.
Bro,
I can learn finances tomorrow.
it's not true though, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you why it's not true. Because yeah, you could go make that. You can go make the money, but if your rent $5,000 and if your fucking your car $3,000 because of inflation and interest rates, that what you just learned don't mean nothing. You still broke.
We ain't even talking about child care.
Okay.
We ain't
So,
even got on child care.
Child care.
We ain't even got on food.
No. Okay, thank you. That's what I just said.
Here, bro.
I said it's no reason to be broke. I didn't say you still wouldn't be poor. I said broke. Broke to me is that you ain't got nothing, that you can't do nothing. If you paid all your bills and you got zero or you got something, I don't consider you as broke.
Okay.
I'm saying that. I'm saying there's no way to do the things that you have to do. Now, I ain't saying you still ain't gonna be poor.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can still be poor. Shit, I feel like I'm poor sometimes.
Yeah, I like how you backed out of that one. I know that ain't what you
No,
meant.
that's what I meant. That's what I said, bro. What?
I like that one, bro.
Well, y'all.
That nigga said, look at, hey, he
watching
knew,
that
he
nigga
knew, Smooth.
fucking
He knew,
dog.
Smooth. He knew he found a way out of it. He knew.
Bro,
That's a good one. I like that.
That's why I was trying.
Hey, so Ding, just be real. Did you find a way
Yeah,
out of
that's
it?
why I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like you can go do Uber Eats
Hey,
tomorrow.
you know a nigga lie when
And
they voice get a little squeaky. Man, you know what the fuck I'm talking
Nah, you know I'm lying when I'm about to pull up on your stupid ass.
You know a nigga lying when he ready to fight.
Right.
No, you know a nigga man when y'all trying to play a nigga. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Bro, y'all whack as
Nah,
fuck.
but if that's what you saying, yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with
That's
that.
what I said, bro. Like, what? There's no reason to be
but
broke.
nah, man, I still think hell no, it's still the same. It's like, bro,
Bill. There's no reason to be. There's no reason to not
Well,
be able to get some of the things you need to get done. That's what
nah,
I'm
man,
saying.
because like if some people just can't get out of the situation that they're in, right? And I think that's what it is because if you say you a working mom and you want a house or you want a something, it's the way things are happening right now, bro. I can see how it would be super hard for somebody to get out of this out of the hood or out of the situation that they're currently in, especially if this because we got a lot of issues with single parents here, whether it's a dad or a mom, right?
No, Bill, you're not hearing my key word. I said it. I think it's impossible. I
but
didn't say
no,
it's
nah,
hard.
Dink, I'm gonna say this, and I think I'm experiencing this right now. It's not impossible because just how much good information, huh?
That's what I said. Not impossible.
No, well, it is possible, and I'm gonna tell you how. Because just as much good information it is out there, is just as much bad information telling you that you ain't, that you can't do this. And I know firsthand because so, we got a house. We got a house. I got a house in Jonesboro. It's $240,000, right? So the math on this house, nah, real shit. So the math on the
I'm
house
talking about
is,
finance.
I know, but it's a four-bedroom. It's a four-bedroom, two and a half, two bath, 1,500 square foot house, big backyard. The math on that is $1,900 a month. You pay apartment 1,700 $1,700 a month, and you probably pay a two-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes from Atlanta, you probably pay that for a two-bedroom. But I think the lack of information and the know-how to get into a situation like that, a house like that, is still prevalent in our community. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people who don't know how to do shit still. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that they can do it, which is the crazy part. Like even I'll give you another situation. I had a nigga named Dennis. Dennis, he stayed with his mama. And when I first met Dennis, I was like, man, this a bum ass nigga. Like he's staying with his mom. She got to sell the house to, you know what I'm saying, to uh to get them out the house. The damn ceiling was leaking and all this type of shit. So I had a preconceived notion of who this nigga was. So the nigga Dennis, he worked for the elevator company, the fixing elevators and shit. I forgot the name of.
I ain't no
So
idea.
he was like, yeah, mom wanted to buy a house, but she couldn't buy it by herself. I was like, well, shit, can your son help? And so he was like, yeah, man, I think I can help. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. I was like, how much you make a year? He was like, 90,000. Nigga made $90,000 a year, bro.
No debt either, probably.
He fixed his credit by himself. Had like a fucking 700 credit score.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
he didn't know what the fuck to do, where to start.
Crazy. That's insane. That's
Make
insane.
90 and listen. He had a annuity of like fucking $300,000.
What ingenuity?
That's the little retirement plan.
Oh, okay.
$300,000. He had worked with this fucking company. He worked with this company fucking. He just retired last year. And nigga always calling me over to the crib. Hey man, hey, come over and check out what I did to the crib. So
Man,
he just retired last year, 30 years.
bless that nigga, bro.
Now, and so I helped them find a house. He stayed like probably like 15 minutes away. Their house was like, I'm talking about, bro, this house was so fucking trash, bro. And so they moved over here to Covington. They got a new construction house. But I just say that to say, like, bro, even though there's a lot of information out there, bro, it's a lot of people who still don't know how to get to that information because they still in the wrong circles. So just because the information is out there and you know where to go search that for that information, it's still some niggas who choosing to be on TikTok every day. It's still some niggas choosing to be on Facebook and you know what I'm saying, looking at their feed and don't even know that it's a shit that they could take for IT. You know what I'm saying?
So both hands raised. So you agreeing to my point then, right?
It's a choice.
Yeah, I mean, no, he was saying that like we didn't disagree that it wasn't no choice, but we saying that his avenue is out there. Like it's
But
certain.
what he's saying, I think what Smooth saying is that you don't know, like you don't know what you don't know. Like knowledge is power, bro. And like you exposure is everything, right? You
Right.
had exposure to that. Certain
Yeah.
people don't even have access to the exposure, right? Like you think like it's simple to you. It's so simple to you that it's complicated to other people, right?
I
It's
agree
like,
with that.
damn,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I don't like if you want to learn something to be an expert at guitar tomorrow, like you can literally get on YouTube and get on that bitch and be like, I'm gonna look up a guitar, and that's just in the simple form. But some people they don't even know to get on YouTube to type in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Not even know the ability to get on and do it, but their mind is so consumed with other things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Surviving.
Surviving and just bullshit. You know, TikTok. The game that we talking about, that's what I'm saying. Like we talk about
You know,
China playing this game with the United States and with the social media shit. Like that is a deadly game. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just
that's why I asked you earlier. I asked you how old is he? All right, that's why I asked you that.
Dennis, I think
he retired, so he got to be 70 something.
he just turned 60. He just turned 60.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that I mean that's why I asked you at the beginning how old was he, because I don't see how somebody millennium and up can have that excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just don't. Like it's that information is out there. I mean, hell, the information. One of my IT careers got started from the niggas I hang with. It started from Bill. Stupid.
Yeah, but I still bro,
Bill brother-in-law been
I
talking
see it
about
every
my
day though,
brother-in-law.
bro. I see it every day like I think that was we were just that was me, you and two talking like bro, black people know how to work hard, bro. That's not our problem. But understanding money, understanding how to work smart, that's a whole different ball game, bro. And we still struggle with that still. So like even though there are avenues, bro, I still see people who just fall on their face every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because you know
bro,
what? Because
I'm not this, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like we're talking about two different things right now.
Okay.
That's exactly. I mean, that y'all really, if y'all don't know it, y'all really going to my point. That y'all really are.
He gonna get that line off.
Y'all really going to my point. I'm not. Yeah, we're talking about at the end of the day. I'm saying there is more avenues that is to the point that there is no excuse have been broke. Now, I'm not saying people ain't mentally challenged in certain areas that they feel like they cannot do something. I'm not saying that happens, but I'm saying, but we still can't deny the fact that Walmart 10 minutes away now, where back in the day cars won there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you can get to where you need to go if you get your mind together. I ain't saying
that's true, Ding. I disagree with that.
Bill,
Because I don't think Wimby is the only Wimby that's overseas, bro. I just think Wimby Yana, whatever the name is.
the baseball player.
Yeah. I think it's more of them over there. I think to get to the US or get to the route he at, it's harder, bro. I think because
Bill, you're talking about the NBA though, Bill. You talking about one nigga, you have to be great just to be trash and the professional. Like you have to be one of one to be the 15th nigga.
I hear what you're saying, but you getting technical about the point that I'm making. I feel that lack of exposure and lack. You said what?
I'm like one of y'all boys didn't get to running.
Bill.
Nigga probably get arrested.
Right. That fake ass apartment that nigga stay in. That nigga stay on ground floor. The fuck? Nigga don't stay on them damn sky rise. Lying ass nigga. That nigga stay on
ground. No damn siren. That nigga boy, it supposed to be noise cancellation up there, don't it?
I got my
ain't press no button to go up.
got my way.
Nigga, right down there with the bellhop, nigga. But now finish up my bad. I just had to get down on that.
I'm just saying though, it's just like it's harder in certain places, or it's just harder, period, because exposure is everything, dog. Like,
imagine. And then I think too. I know $1 a day seems like a lot more, but $1 yesterday was a lot more than what it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Today is more than what it was yesterday, or you saying it's less than what it was yesterday?
It's less than what it was yesterday.
Oh, nigga, I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm a living testament of that shit.
Yeah.
And not to put my business out, but y'all know what I do now, and I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so like everybody's afforded more. That's the trick. That's the trick though, Dink. Like everybody's afforded more opportunities, it's more avenues, but because of all those avenues, because of all that, everything is still
moving,
sky high.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
To be real.
Hey, my bad, Bill, but to your point though, Smooth. That is a great point, and I ain't never looked at it that way, except for when I looked when we were talking about the Department of Education.
Mm-hmm.
Because Department of Education probably gonna take away Pell Grants and Fed loans.
Mm-hmm.
In hindsight, it's good and bad. The pros of that bitch is your degree worth a little bit more now that everybody can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, go ahead, Bill. But that was just where you say where shit is easily acquirable now.
Like we talking about Luka getting $500 million in basketball money.
Luka, who is Luka?
Luka. Yeah, we talking about $1 billion contracts.
Yeah,
crazy.
We got the first active billionaire.
Yeah. But if you talking about $1 billion in $1 billion in basketball, what does that say about eggs? You know what I'm saying?
You seen that TikTok when they were gambling?
Actually, the more avenues make it really make it oversaturate the market, right? So when you give all these people avenues for them to actually still be on the same playing field, it's like, well, what are we really talking about here, bro? Like it's so then, and we all stand at a certain level. Like we ain't really rising above.
Yeah, that's just like I'm gonna say this, but it's funny because Dink has said, I think Dink said it, like, all right, so, and I didn't say nothing because like I didn't want to kill the dream, a sound negative, but months later you probably know the feeling like 6 figures ain't 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you like, yeah, I got a 6-figure job. But like months later, and now that you know what I'm saying, it don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? But 10, 15 years ago, 6 figures is 6 figures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
I agree. No, I agree with you, but I also think that 10 years ago, I also believe that when we say the 6 figures, I believe that's not only because of the years that passed, I also believe that's because of the people we hang around, like our group. Like I always tell y'all, the reason I love y'all boys, because y'all feel like y'all make me want more. So I think when I finally hit that, not make me.
Yeah. It's still an accomplishment. Yeah, it's an accomplishment.
So I think that's why too. I also think that's why too. Now I agree with your point too.
Yeah. Nah, it's an accomplishment. But when you live in that accomplishment, you be like, God damn, like
taxes still hit my ass.
Yeah.
No, not even just that. It's just like people like we be like, damn, why the rich? Like, damn, if I was Donald Trump, nigga, I'd be sitting down. But now you like, or you see why the rich be like, nah, I think more. And not that I'm being greedy. It just feel like, man, hey, look, I've been working hard to get to this point, but then it's like, but it don't stop here. You see what I'm saying?
But even in that sense, like, all right, is $100,000 enough? Like, I think that it's more about appetite too. Like the
lifestyle.
The more you get, the more you grow, the more you spend, the more you expand, right? So like I'm not gonna be living where I used to live because I make a little bit more money now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but and it's like, what is that though? Is that a society that's just like influencing us? or is
That's
it?
like what I was saying earlier, Bill. I ain't gonna put the number out there, but that's like what I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, you could do this type of math, but at the same time, like, you gotta find a way to cut the fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, like what? Like, I think that's the key to all of this shit. It ain't even about a number. It's
yeah.
about how much you can keep. You
How
know what
much
I'm
you
saying?
can keep? Because if a nigga make 50,000, he ain't got no overhead, nothing. He's rich.
Right.
Nigga
Oh,
making a
most
versus a
definitely.
nigga making 100 million, but he paying everybody taking from him, like
Hmm.
paying this person. He left with 10 bands, every 6 months. Man, that nigga poor.
Right.
Hey, bro, I felt like I made more in Mississippi when I was by myself.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Of course, I ain't have Lex and Ayla, but with me being by myself, I was like, shit, I was making like what 40, and then when I was
Hmm.
late, probably about 7 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. I feel
But
like that when I worked at Firestone.
yeah, but I was living back. I was like, shit, I live in the hood. I had one bedroom, I was straight.
Yeah.
And when
Niggas
you,
every night,
yeah, hey, but shit, ball day. You know what I'm
all
saying?
day, nigga.
But
Hell,
now that you
yeah.
got a family, and then you don't, cause you can't just have your daughter living in it whatnot. You don't want your wife just living in it whatnot. It's like, man, her ass, when I want to go McDonald's, I got you want something too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
What?
just
A
it's
$14
crazy.
meal, or a $14 meal. Usually now that
Nigga,
bitch
I can't tell you
seven.
the I can't tell you the last time I went out to eat and that bitch was under $100.
That's crazy, bro.
Real shit. I can't tell you the last time. And shit, when Ayla get 2 and 3, nigga,
Man, shit.
yeah. And especially don't let you get no drinks. But see, that goes back to lifestyle. So like, say like if you adapt to the lifestyle where it's like, all right, cool, like I'm not gonna drink no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, now that bill it's $100 versus 120. I'm gonna tell y'all some funny shit. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. So I go grocery shopping. I go to Publix. I go grocery shopping. And every time I go get some chocolate. And so the chocolate, every time I get two pieces and I bring it home. And I eat one, then Raquel, Elijah, they'll eat one. So it's like $1.50. It's $1.50 a piece. Dog. And it's like 5 little pieces of chocolate. I went to pick up that chocolate the other day, dog. It was $2.
Damn,
$2 for a piece of chocolate, dog.
went up.
Yeah, it went up 50 cents. And then they mark it as 2 for $4. Like I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like that's the point of like, bro, like, dog, this shit is moving. Like, if you don't figure out that side of like the math, like this shit is moving fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
facts, facts,
like,
facts.
so it's like in my brain, when you talk about lifestyles, like, bro, okay, I don't need the chocolate no way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas fucking up, not me.
Yeah,
Cause it's gonna force me to be like, nigga, I don't even like
What
chocolate
you
like
think?
that.
exactly,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
y'all playing a dangerous game thinking that motherfuckers just gonna eat chocolate.
And I
You know what
think
I'm
that's
saying?
and I
They
think
are
that
smooth.
and I think that's what's people are gonna start waking up and start realizing because people are going broke already. Inflation is for like the barbers going up and shit. Like, luckily I've had good barbers. Luckily I've had good barbers. I know.
Oh,
I think probably walking into one right there.
yeah,
But
he definitely is.
but
I was too stuck on the point you making.
but the point I'm trying to make is that some niggas be charging $80, $90, $70 for a haircut.
Oh
It's like,
no.
nigga, do you understand how much eggs is and how much milk is out here, nigga? If I
Yeah.
gotta choose between eggs and a haircut, nigga, boy,
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't
I'm
gonna, I
saying?
ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you're right, dude. I know previous barber, not my barber now, but like when I was going to one nigga was charging that much, shit, he was making the same money off my ass from his initial payment when it was like 30. So shit, I was going every week. Like, all right, cool. That was a lot. That was,
Exactly.
what I'm saying? I was going every week to now that big got changed. You went up to 60. I bet you're gonna keep.
Dog. So I had a barber one time. So I was giving the nigga was charging me 35 and I was giving him a $15 tip. So maybe like a month later, um, not a month later, like 2 years later, hey, I'm going up to $50. I was like, huh? Like, nigga, I already give you 50.
Right.
And so he was like, no tip. I was like, I bet. So, nigga, like, it's still the same $50.
Same thing.
Now I'm just pissed, and and you done rub your customer
You
the
won't
wrong
get
way.
no tip.
Right.
Like,
You rub
come
your
on,
customer the
bro.
wrong way, right? But
Yeah, bro.
All
shout out
these,
my
all
barber
these
2K,
social
man. That's my
media
dog,
influencers
man.
and all these niggas that talking
He
about
never did no shit like that.
all these niggas talking about, well, you know, if you got time, you'll pay your barber $100. I was like, go ahead, bro. Like I ain't
Bro,
Yeah.
because you gotta think $100, somebody a barber who make $100 for a cut is that's $200 every hour.
every
It,
freaking
it,
hour.
it only costs $58 an hour to make sure a hundred thousand a year.
Like, all right, watch this. So this is so funny because I was electrician last night. He was talking about some $1,900 to do some work. So I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, nigga, somebody told me $500. You talking about 1,900? So what I did was I got on ChatGPT and I was like, how much is it to charge to replace a GCFI outlet? And labor is like for an electrician to do it, it's like $65 an hour. So you mean to tell me a haircut is the same amount as replacing a fucking GCFI outlet? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro?
Talking about. But that's what I'm saying though. And I think, with at some point the world or America is gonna come to a boiling point. And I think we're real
Yeah,
close to that. I think we're
yeah.
real close
Oh
because
yeah,
Which is
nigga. I seen that chocolate. I was like, nigga, I don't need this shit.
right. See,
Like, what?
nah, you ain't, hey, cause I used to DoorDash. Then finally realized like, nigga, I can't.
Yeah. Like, bro, like, dog. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. Like, I did the me and a friend.
concerts,
You said what?
concerts.
Oh,
What?
no.
What
Boom.
concert? What
So
talking
I'm
about?
going to Dallas. I'm going to Dallas in a couple weeks. So we doing another road trip. So I wanted to go to the Kendrick concert. So nigga, the tickets were 290. 290 no, not 290. They were like 250 a piece. The fees were like $160. So the tickets came out to like $700.
And that's what Biden was trying to get rid of. Niggas say ask what Biden was doing. Crazy ass fees. Hey, you know what? I fuck with Biden because Biden was legalizing marijuana. He was goddamn cutting student loans, right? He like
Hey, bro, what you do, bro? Shit, nigga, I got rid of concert fees.
yeah, fees. Man, Biden was like, bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Just have fun, my nigga. Just like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do, man. Just get a little money and stay out the way, bro. Biden want niggas to go have fun, go to concerts. He want niggas to smoke weed, and he want the goddamn niggas to have more money in their pocket by not.
That nigga Biden said, if you're black, you'll vote for me.
Hey, we see that nigga one just talking on the now smooth.
Right.
Nigga talking about concert fee. No wonder Megan Stallion was performing for Coma. Makes sense
Oh,
now.
right. But yeah, nah, man. Yeah, man. It's some interesting times. But at the end of the day, and I guess this is to your point, Dink. When you talk about avenues, that money's somewhere, you know.
It's somewhere, bro.
Yeah, you
It's
want it
somewhere.
somewhere.
I ain't found it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little piece of it, thank God.
No, you found it. But to that point, I'm gonna go on one little tangent. Before we get off. So, but to that point, I was telling one of our homeboys, like to me, the problem that we have is like black people is that we think the money in the short term, you know what I'm saying? And in actuality, the money is in the long term, you know what I'm saying? So like you gotta do those 10 years, you know what I'm saying, in that specific field. And with that time comes leverage, with that time comes other opportunities, you know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't see if you didn't put the time in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where the money at is in the long term. And but we so far behind. It's like, we try to take quick opportunity we can, then that shit fail. Now we on to the next quick opportunity.
What survival mode will do to you though?
Right.
You can't think about the future. You can't. It's like, man, I got 10 bands right now. I ain't finna throw that shit in the IRA for what, nigga? I'm about to go buy me a brick. I'm about to go flip this, and we finna go double up again, nigga.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
we ain't afforded that. That's like you pay to play, kind of like that post I sent you, Smooth. So niggas pay $4,000 to be, in a, I don't know, like in a talk to niggas who money.
But that's to your point though, Bill. But that's to your point when you got to know what to do with that 10K though. So that 10K, you might get that 10K, and you might feel like, well, the only way I can make some money off of this is to flip something quick versus shit taking that 10K and going to join some a club like that, a book club or whatever that was, what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's gonna produce you, some money that's in 6 months to a year versus 30 days,
Right.
No, we do some dumb shit though. I ain't gonna lie. First time I got that job, man. First thing I was thinking about, see how I can get a cyber proof. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We got
that bitch thing you think. Hey, my nigga, I would have celebrated. Crazy, because I wouldn't even call you stupid, my nigga. I would have celebrated you, and I'd be like, "That's my nigga. That's my dog."
I got a smart truck, bitch.
Right. I'd be like, "Oh, bitch, let me see that."
I was just like, that when Ayla just had came, we were getting in the new grill. I was just like, nah. Man, I'm glad I didn't, because see, that bit would have been a liability.
But see, that's the benefit of having a 9 to 5 too, though. Because when you have a 9 to 5 and you know that paycheck coming in every week, every month, or however it come, it's just like shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do it, nigga. Boy.
Hey, and what that is slavery, and what that is a choice.
Man, don't make me just pop you.
That nigga reverted back.
My job ran shit out. I'm just talking.
And that's a fucking choice, nigga.
I thought, hey, Bill, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm dropping the mic, bro.
Man, drop that motherfucking mic, nigga. See,
all right, y'all, boy.
I have a blessing, man. Hey, man, when we get back on that bitch, y'all boys scared of me.
No, nigga, I can get on tomorrow.
I'm definitely on tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. It's 12 o'clock.
I ain't getting on it tonight.
I'm going to sleep. I'm trying to get on.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all, boy, be easy, man.